It's the spring of 2023. I'm in the later parts of recording my first YouTube series, the Grandmaster Speedrun, and I'm someone that likes to plan ahead. So I began brainstorming ideas for my next YouTube series. It was there that Low Percent was born, the Hardcore Grandmaster series, and if you're familiar with that one, he spent a lot of time AFKing very simple things to progress for the rest of GM to GM's lifespan. Ammonite crabs, splashing on the seagull, shooting stars, things that many of us are very familiar with. I'm sure a large handful of us are the same, where we enjoy having an account progressing in the bottom left corner of our monitor in such a way, whether we're multi-logging because we're already gaming, or lucky enough to be in a position to work from home. But more to the point of where I'm going with all of this, Low Percent wasn't the only account that I made that day, and when he became the big project, another account took his place in the corner of my screen. The past 2 years, this account has been worked on in secret, and it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Meet my new Hardcore Iron Man, one-click Priv. Now, to completely kill the moment, this name is a placeholder and will be changed to its true name halfway through this video, so completely disregard the name for now. When I made the account, I wasn't sure exactly what name I really wanted to give it, so I just let it hold on to an old name that my med level had. That aside, this account will have 3 big goals, each one more difficult than the last. I think we'll reveal the first one now, as it should be a shock to absolutely no one, and that's to finish the Grandmaster combat achievements. And yes, in my opinion, that is the easiest of the 3. The other goals will be revealed in sequence when prior goals are completed. Without yammering on too much, let's open up the time capsule that is this account, shall we? Upon account creation, I didn't really have an early plan, so I did the most creative thing I could think of, opening the Osiris Iron Man guide and following it for as much as I could be bothered. If you've never seen it before, I'll leave a link in the description, and I'm sure none of you want to see Sea Slug for the 100th time, so let's skip ahead to the good bits. Me ending at 75k experience away from 99 fire making, so I can properly celebrate it when I finish Desert Treasure 2. But more importantly, we have 552 supply crates to open. Overall, the haul was pretty damn good. The full outfit, a Tome of Fire, 750k cash, 8 magic seeds, and a bunch of petty junk. Now, this was by no means efficient, but it was cozy to say the least. And if you're a fan of spamming a skill to obnoxious lengths, you're gonna love the next clip. Barbarian fishing with 100,000 feathers in the inventory. At this point, I also met the requirements to play Last Man Standing, so I'm sure you can imagine the gameplay loop that's about to follow. Over the course of about 8 months, we casually trained our fishing, strength, and most importantly, agility, and picked up our rune pouch with plenty of points to spare. And the cutoff level is going to be 96 fishing. I want to save a couple of levels for Temporos, Carambuns, and Anglerfish in the future. Hey, welcome back to doing one thing for months. I made sure to be ready for this one, 73 mining. I'll see you at 85. Alright, I think we've been locked to stars long enough. There's 85. I'll just do this whenever now, but I think it's time we progress the account a little bit more with our 101,000 Stardust. If you're wondering what's brought me here, if you want to splash, you need 40 range so you can wear some green D'hide Van braces. But I've got birdhouses in rotation, so it's not like I'm just doing absolutely nothing. I'll see you in about 40 range levels. Flashing. And now we're at the next gameplay loop of the account. When I feel like playing, we're going to be doing this new Varlamore thieving method with the Rogue's outfit equipped. And when we don't feel like playing, we will run down to the farm over there and splash on chickens. We'll see you when we hit about 80-something thieving. Cold one, why exactly are you telegrabbing gold bars? I don't have the smithing level to make them, and I can finally enchant my own ruby necklaces to get to my birdhouses faster, and this is my scuff way of doing it. And to get the rubies, I'm finally going to cash in all of those nice little Stardust that have been sitting in my bank that everyone's probably been yelling at for the past 1 minute for me to cash in. Alright, so I'm going to be grabbing all the other awards because why not get the cosmetic transmog, considering I have plenty of Stardust to get it. And it's time to open up... Oh, wait, can I not open them here? Oh... Okay, time for the fun that is opening up all these gem sacks. Oh, there's dragon stones in there. And that's most of the Stardust spent. I'm going to buy some of these as well, just so I can make my own tabs in the future. But that is a nice haul of gems. I think I will craft them right now. All the gems are cut, pretty much. And that got us to 69 crafting. And now we have 10 dig site penance to do more birdhouses. Right, so I've tried out the stealing valuables crap for like an hour. We've made use of the house keys that have been stockpiling up in my inventory. I think this is who you trade them off to. And let's see what kind of GP per hour. This is like about an hour's worth of valuables. I really hope that's not right, because that does not look good. I could get so much more at LMS. I'm going to go do an hour of LMS and see how many rune hours that gets me now. That's about an hour, or like a little under an hour, because I had to take time to sell them. I got 30 points in that time. So 300 rune arrows in about an hour's time with average gameplay. Let's go sell these things and see how much we get. Well, I'm about a third of the way through the arrows, and I think LMS wins. I'm not sure, though. That's about 500k cash from 1 hour worth of LMS. And I think I know the perfect place to go spend this right now. Hey, buddy. You got more splashing runes for me? All right, so that's 65 thieving taken care of, and I can actually work on the good ones. These ones and the wimpy ones, they're terrible for experience. These are actually pretty good, so I think I'm gonna give up on this. We'll bench it for now, and anytime I want to train thieving, I'll go over there. What you are looking at right now looks incredibly stupid, and that's because it is incredibly stupid. I'll see you in 28 hit points levels. Yeah, I might have gone a little overboard on the AFK melee training. So now we've got a really wonky stat line, all with a rune scimitar. Okay, so I've made the executive decision that we're gonna get our cash stack out of here. The points are doing no good in here, and I think the only thing I'm gonna buy down the line is like Swift Blade for top, like in the very distant future. So where are the maroon arrows? Ah, here they are. I think I will buy 75 pack. Good lord, that's gonna turn into a lot of money. All right, I think that's enough for now, and I think we all know what I'm spending this money on. It's, of course, going to 100,000 splashes. I'll see you when they're all done. Eh, just kidding. I stay till 79 magic, and I'm broke. 80 thieving, and I think that's good enough for now for all the diaries I want to do. I want to get 91 for the Desert Elite at some point, but that's for future me to worry about. Okay, so I'm going to test something really quick. Not a lot of people know this, but these two teak trees weren't always here. This was added to the game, I think, around the time of TOA when the desert got expanded. And there's a task somewhere, it's in the medium here somewhere, I can't read, where you have to chop a teak, chop some teak logs near Uzyr. Here we are. This used to be the only teak tree that was around here. So if I were to chop, let's say, this teak tree and get a log from it, never mind, they fixed it. This whole segment means nothing, they fixed the bug. Golem Quest. Yeah, normally this is where fresh irons get ranged, but yeah, we took a little bit of a different route, but in the end it got done. Alright, so we're at like one of my favorite parts in the guide, and unfortunately I can't use this on Frigate, so I actually don't know where to put it. It says to put it on agility, but I think we're fine on that. And you know what, whatever. Why not? I got this for the next step, the part where you mine 3,000 iron ore. You know, doing this with 85 mining just feels weird and unnecessary, because like it says to come here to train your mining, smithing, and magic, and 2 out of the 3 of those I think are very fine. Whatever, we'll coast through it. That's 2,300 Ironman certified iron bars, all for like 9 smithing levels. Yeah, so there's this part of the guide that says start the Dragon Slayer quest. Oh no, I misclicked past it. Hopefully I don't misclick again. Wait, I forgot my money. Wait, cut. A little trick I have from I don't know how long ago. Normally people will like flinch the Tanglefoot on the corner or something, but at this line right here, he doesn't have aggro, so you can cut. Hey buddy, I'm trying to talk here. He loses aggro here, so you can just attack him at normal speed instead of flinch speed. Hey! You know, they say the best time to unlock fairy rings is when you've had your account for 45 days already. If you fail on the first try, it means your account is a loser. If you fail the second try, it means if you fail the third try, it means your account is the. Alright, so I'm about to waste a lot of money on this, but I think it's a medium task anyway, so it's not a waste. Here's my money. And now I'm the strongest mage in the world with... You kidding me? Something else I want to point out is how I'm not wearing an anti-dragon shield down here. That's half because I haven't done Dragon Slayer 1. I don't want to progress it to the point where I can equip it, because then I'll get Dragon Pass from Slayer, and if you've seen my series in the past, I typically don't like doing that. This honestly isn't as dangerous as you think it is. A blue dragon's aggro range is deceptively small, so I'll just cross over that to show that this is a brand new aggro zone. If I stand to the north of this dragon, it's not going to attack me. If it slides through here, then it can attack me. And it's based off its southwest tile right here. So if I'm next to it on its north or east side, it's just not gonna hit me. So, not as scary as it looks. Don't worry. So I'm at the part now where we're finally getting overheads on the account. And since I did a lot of AFK star mining, that got me a lot of gems and cracked out my crafting level, and I can just make my own blue hide armor now, so... I'm just gonna pick it up and just make it, and all the ones for the clue stash units as well. Not something I've ever experienced before, like playing an iron. That's kind of sick. Ooh. And now I can finally use all my overhead prayers. And the first thing I'm going to do with my new overhead prayers is go upgrade my magic cape. So to explain these next two clips, I'll be completing Mage Arena 2. What most of you might not know about me is that I assist Hardcore Ironmen in getting their Mage Arena 2 capes alongside Eliop with his Psych Protection services. If you're one of the hardcores I've helped in the past, hello. I told Eliop a week prior that I had someone who needed a cape, but I didn't tell him it was me.
Wait, you're doing it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're going to be the guy on the account?
Yeah. It's mine.
Okay, bet.
Wait, what, bro?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
No
getting
way.
pissed,
I
bro.
appreciate
What
if you
the
don't
fuck?
tell anyone that this account exists until the end of April.
What is this, a series or something?
Yeah, it's the new one I'm going to do after I get back from my
bet.
buddy's wedding in April.
Okay, cool. Well,
Extra
fucking
50 mil to keep my mouth shut.
Hold
Dever,
on.
you got me on that extra 50 mil to keep that guy's mouth shut.
What the
While I can't show everything that goes on in the video, just know that I can comfortably get all 3 hearts in one inventory without the use of Saradome and Bruise. There's still a risk as this is the wilderness after all, but it's way better than YOLOing it alone and hoping a team doesn't randomly show up. If you're hardcore looking to get your cape, I'll leave a link to the Discord in the description. I'm strong. I got this Ibin staff, man. I'm hitting 25s.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, son of a
No way you just did that.
Oh my god, that's an extra 50 mil.
Damn, that was crazy. I learned something new today about RuneScape. That doesn't happen often. Easy clap.
I think we're gonna go with the Zami one, even though they're all free anyway.
Alright,
I'll wear it in.
2, 1, release.
Yay!
So I just need to draw attention to this really quick. This is just normal monkey bones, and this is a large zombie monkey bones. Explain to me why the inventory icon is smaller than just 1 coin. Huh? Ook, ook. We finally made it to one of the most iconic grinds of an Iron Man, getting the Dragon Defender. The starting stats is 53 attack and 86 strength. Let's see where this ends off at. And do you guys know that Chambers of Xeric has a ton of free CA points? There's a reward I really, really want. 100% bonus warrior tokens. I'm probably going to need like 2,000 of these for Dragon Defender, so I'm just going to chill out. Let's see, how many tokens is it now? 50 tokens for a kill. Yeah, I needed that.
Collection log slot completed.
Dude, it took me over 600 tokens to get the first defender. What the hell, man? We're out of Runelo. I can use the Dragon Scimitar, finally. Come to Papa. Every defender before this took like 10 years, and I got this in like 3 kills from here, so I guess everything evened out in the end. And I can't even equip it yet, so I'm gonna go to Crabs and get 60 defense so I can wear this damn thing first. I might have forgotten that Hero's Quest was a prerequisite for this thing, which I desperately want, especially on Iron accounts that have money and ways to get money fairly quick early on, and it requires Hero's Quest. And if we take a look at Hero's Quest, yeah, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet on this one. So I've allowed myself to get sidetracked a little bit here. You might be wondering, why have I just done Client to Corrend and used the lamp on rune crafting? There's a fantastic reason. As you can see, I'm working on generating a higher task counter for Slayer by using Turiel Slayer. And one thing I kind of overlooked because I've been so spoiled by just using mains for every account I've trained up in the past couple of years is a little item called Ring of Elements, and when you're an Iron Man you have to get stuff by yourself. That item takes you to so many really, really niche places in the game, and they happen to line up with Turiel tasks such as cave slimes, cave bugs, scorpions, just to name a couple, and it's just good for travel overall. So here I am, doing this quest just to get myself to 10 rune crafting, so I can do this quest right here, Temple of the Eye, so I can just start training up rune crafting. The thing is, the only way I can get the ring is by doing a lot of this game. So we're gonna be taking a nice little couple-day break and just hanging out at Guardians of the Rift, which is going to be quite the time indeed. Pro tips from a cold one. Number 1, get the tiers of Guthix crowdsourcing plugins so you know where the good world is, so you can get the most tiers every week and train less rune crafting over the course of your whole life. And just like that, first try, 100 tiers with only 132 quest points. Never crafted a rune, baby. Woo! My first game is 2 elemental energy, 1 catalytic. I'm no expert, but I don't think that's good. Alright, so I think like 5 total points is the best I can do. Oh, come on. And I kind of want to get this needle as soon as possible, so yeah, every now and again, I'm gonna come out here and try and get lucky on the needle, because, yeah, it'd be nice to have that. I didn't get it. The only reason I did this quest is just so I can craft law runes at Guardians of the Rift. Alright, so with that game ending, I should have enough points to get all the pearls I need to buy the ring. So this game got updated, I don't know how long ago, but you can get 5 rewards at the same time. I think they did the same thing for Wintertot at some point. So I don't have to sit here for 100 plus picks. I can just spam pull everything, including this, which is rarer than the needle, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, okay. I'm sad because I don't think I'm really coming back here for a while. Okay, so I have a Colossal Pouch now. I'm actually able to use it before 85. That's the only reason I'm doing it now. And I double-checked this before I put this together. It just operates the same as if you have the other pouches. It's just quality of life of only clicking 1 until you get to 85. So it's not like they buffed it. They just made it easier to use, if that makes sense. All right, that's definitely enough. I know I have over 100 pearls in the bank, so I think I'm getting the ring now. And give me that. Normally you should buy, I think, this first, but I want this now desperately. And that's going to let me teleport to so many random good places in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I have officially ruined my Slayer by getting this item early. Wait, I'm still losing prayer. Wait, no, don't stop draining my points. Account officially ruined. Yeah, I'm about to go waste $200,000. And this was the whole reason I had to do Dragon Slayer, because it's a deep prereq for this, and now I can buy services for maple logs and herbs. Right, so there's a lot of thieving I want to do. I don't want to do blackjacking. I would prefer to do Arty Knights, and I would like to have the Arty Cloak too, which I can get. So we just got to do a couple of things on the checklist, so follow along real quick. Farming quest, protect the strawberries. This quest, cast a fly here. Okay, so I was going to change his account's name at the end of the episode to dub him into Treehood, but I noticed this name is available now, and I don't want to lose it in the next, like, several months when I actually launch this series, so we're just going to change it now. Yeah. Watchtower! This quest, fletch all the iron darts, get 59 fletching, get the gauntlets. I have no idea when this change went through, but for whatever reason, Blast Furnace stock doesn't change in price now when you buy out gold ore, so that's awesome. That's a lot less world hopping that I'm totally cool with. 58 smithing, make all the mithril grapples, and finish the Arty Medium Diary. And that's the cloak upgraded. Now I get slightly better rates when at nights. I will see you in a week when I'm done. So it's a sad day for the hardcore because I've just finally run out of my tuna and we need to break into the emergency trout provisions. It has been, I think, 3 weeks of me sitting here pressing the 5 key on my numpad, but we finally have 90 thieving and I'm gonna wait until I get about 400k away from 91. Now that gives me access to the Desert Elite Diary after I finish every other quest that I haven't done yet. So the same thing with 99 fire making. This is going to be a really popular trend that you're going to see. We're set to go. The account is finally online. Picking up the rune arrow reserves, sell off all the rune arrows, and now the time has come to collect our resources. 5,000 teak logs. Oh, we're stacked now. This moment here is worthy of a clip. The first time entering the farming guild. 1,500 total. The last week, I bought like 12,000 bone bolts, and this week, I have 77 range, up from like 47. Supplies. I am currently watching 2 bots fight it out. The death in Last Man Standing. And for some reason, they like to freeze in tank gear sometimes. Hang on, I think this one's about to do it. No, here he goes, look. It's gonna land too. Watch. Yep, it doesn't get old. I'm just gonna start fucking maging in tank gear. I guess it's just superior. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever recorded kill with Darox. I'm gonna go actually play the account now. I think I've spent like a week at LMS, and we've got these wild Terminator bots here. For anyone curious about the win rate, it's like 1 to 3, I think, by my math. I could save for the Swiftblade, but money. That's about to be the last of the rune hours, and I made over 4 mil from that batch. I am the richest hardcore in the game. You remember this ring I got from Guardians of the Rift? I'm gonna go bank these teak planks that I've just made, and I'm gonna go teleport right back to the sawmill, and I'm gonna make more. I have 45 construction. I'm already doing this. This is sick.
Congratulations on 50 construction.
Now I have the portal chamber, and I don't think I brought the runes for the portal I want to build, but that's fine. We'll do it in a second. Now we have... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's try this one more time. You gotta be Okay, here we go. Take 1 of making a Barrows portal in my house. It's done. I can now teleport to Barrows whenever I want. And I've actually never been here before. And now I'm teleporting away. They say the best time to open your house settings is while crossing this bridge. What? Dude? 70 cooking, 60 hunter. Okay, so after Lord knows how long I've spent at Crabs, we're only upgrading from the Clank Gauntlets to Barrows Gloves now. Oh. 70 defense. Out of the middle of nowhere, I'm doing Barbarian Assault on the FFA world for the first time in a long time. If you look at my login timer, it took a little bit of time. It's going to seem random why I'm here, but it'll make sense in a couple of clips, but that's the torso taken care of. Okay, I think this took like 3-ish hours. I wanted to be on the books that I've done this and fighter torso with Ironman integrity. No alts, no services, all by myself. Actually, you guys are stupid. I'm smart and I got 90th even before doing this, just so I could use almost 20 lockpicks anyway. Dude, charged up flames of enemy just torched.
Camille.
Holy. Oh no, Azandra, my poor boy, what have they done to your model? What happened to old school RuneScape, man? And that's my first magic level in like half a year or something. I don't know where we are in the timeline anymore. Yeah, for anyone wondering, if you're making a new hardcore, this does work in there, but I don't think any other teleport works in that instance as far as my memory is concerned, which means this should work for Dream Mentor in the future. With the changes made to the escape crystal, playing this account has become much more appealing. Should a disconnect inevitably happen, I'll be safe. And even in places where teleports normally wouldn't work, such as the recipe for disaster finale, this one does. So in theory, I should only lose to my own mistakes. If you're enjoying the series so far, just know that we'll be putting out new videos once, maybe even twice a week. So if you don't want to miss future ones, be sure to subscribe right now. That's it. We are now out of Rune Glove Low. After almost 2 years of having this account, it's finally going to equip some Barrows gloves. Oh, I wait, where was my completion message at the top? Did I just... Oh, whatever. Well, I have the lamp here. We're gonna do something with it after we get the gloves, of course. Give me those. Beautiful. I have my plus 12 strength bonus at long last. Alright, we're almost done with the setups. And there's one small favor, and if you look at my inventory, there are a lot of lamps here from all of these diaries, this quest, and Recipe for Disaster. And I had a bit of a think on it, whether I'm going to unlock the ability to do Chivalry with the Knight's Ransom or King's Ransom, whatever quest, or unlock the Herb Sack. I've decided on the Herb Sack because we get more experience later, and from what I've seen with new-gen Iron Man updates, like the prayer experience you get from moons and such, I don't need to put a ton of the early artificial experience into prayer. So I'm electing to put this all into Herblore, so enjoy all this dopamine. We go from 48 to 56, and I have just enough herbs in my bank to get me past 58, so after this we're going to be taking a little trip over to Tithe Farm because I kind of want that sack. That was definitely not the most stressful 20 seconds of my life this year.
We're gonna hop before we go down as a low level.
You know what old school needs? More cutscenes like this. And now we technically haven't finished Legends Quest yet because we have to claim our experience first, and this is why I put all that stuff into Herblore, because this exists. You can put it into prayer. Now, normally if this was another account, I'd put it in agility, but we spent 8 months at barb fishing, so we're set with agility for now, I'm pretty sure. Now, remember the last time I did this? There is no confirmation after you select one. There's no are you sure, so once you're locked in, you're locked in. So surgical precision with these selections here. 120,000 prayer for almost chivalry level, but we've got a couple other things to do as well. Boom. 20k prayer from Barrows, Great Brain Robbery, Mountain Daughter, Land of the Goblins quest, and now for Hopespear's Will. Our stats aren't exactly that great, and we have to take on these things unarmed. It might not be the most consistent thing to do, however, we have science on our side. It's called Red X. It's not practical, it's going to be very slow, but I don't know how my DPS is against this thing, which can just absolutely destroy my life. So we're going to do this. I'll see you in about 10 minutes when we're done. You're joking. I don't get the bone for this. I have to do that again. There's no shot I have to do this all over again. You're joking me. Does this thing just not spawn or something? Talk to the ghost in the... There's no ghost here! What the hell am I supposed to do? You're actually joking me. I'm gonna have to make another goblin potion and come back here. Is this like bugged or something? Well, I have, the problem. Problem solved. Oh, wait, that's more prayer experience. Yeah! We can actually do the mini quest now, I think. I'll see you in a few minutes. We are not going to talk about how long this took. And there, we have 60 prayer. We can use... You gotta be... And we did it. Almost. How much is this? Oh. Alright, can we activate it? Are we done? Yes, we have it. And now we have a cool prayer, and I think... Hey, welcome to Tithe Farm. Sponsored by 21,000 Farming Experience. I'm dumping them early. I wanted to get to 925 fruits because that gives me all the points I need for everything I want. So we're dumping early. We're not getting one big experience drop. We're getting 2 sizable experience drops. That's it. Oh, it only dumps 100 at a time. I thought I only got 21k for all that. I was about to say. Yeah, let me get all this. Yeah, dump them all in there. Okay, so we jumped to 61. We've got another 300 fruit that I need to gather, so I'll see you when that clip comes up. All right, this is the last of them. First things first, buy one of you. I am not a fan of this new shop interface, personally. The auto weed, we will buy one of you. And the last thing is, there is an elite clue that requires this item specifically, and from what I'm aware, people don't like it, so I'm just grabbing it now, and we will never have to come back here as long as we live. I made the decision that now we're going to start opening up the bird's nests that have had all the seeds in them from all the birdhouse runs we've done. And oh my god, yes, there's palm tree seeds in here, and the dragon fruit. So let's talk about what I want out of these. I primarily want yews because I am able to plant them. I have 1. I would love to have 5 more poults, so that way I can do a tree run of yew seeds, and then have 1 as backup in case I get 1 as a contract. All right, and that's all of them. See the grand total haul. There's a redwood in there. I'll need that in the future. 2 dragon fruits, a celastrus, the teak seeds. I actually want 1 more of these for Fossil Island. 9, there's 2 more, so 11 really. 3 spirits, 10 yews, only 3 papayas. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. And now with the garden pie boost, we can finally get medium contracts and... Oh, yes, it's a herb contract. How lovely. Well, I think this is the first time in recorded history that Tears of Gothic Experience ever went on Slayer, but I'm going to be away from home for the next week, so, you know, use it or lose it. I still can't believe I'm seeing that experience drop right here. I don't know. I'm still a little bit stun-locked by it. All right, and that's Zombie Axe quest done. We're gonna see like one of the big reasons why I wanted to grab this herb sack first, because I think it's like 1 in 1,000 to get the axe, I want to say. And any single grimy herb I picked up, thanks for being a Marantil and not a good herb for an example's case, I can just throw in the sack. Oh, that's better. And I can just like keep all of them here. And there's a pretty okay amount of like drops you can get here. Maybe not the pure essence, but we're just gonna kind of rack up the magic experience until we see that zombie axe. I'll see you in hopefully an hour or less. We're already dancing. In my defense, this is not that bad compared to some crap that Iron Men do nowadays. It's 2025. I don't think anyone cares about dancing anymore. We don't have the axe, and we've killed just about 700 of these things, so we're gonna cash in the chips and buy more runes and try and get this thing tomorrow night. And that's almost a full bag of Renars. Already it's paying off.
Collection log slot completed.
Oh my god. Let's see, I have 1575 bones on my loot tracker, so I believe that's close to double drop rate, but dude, the amount of herbs I got was insane. Yeah, this is a pretty good haul, I think. And now I got this beautiful stack of clues to do. This is so fucking broken, man. How did it take them a year to consider fixing this? This is just insane. Okay, so what we have here is a bunch of steps that I can't do because they're locked behind quests, and that's the stack of stuff that happens at like Chaos Dwarves, Wilderness Volcano. I'm not doing those. Since these last on the floor for an hour, I can go comfortably do the quests that these are locked behind, and I won't have to worry about them despawning. All right, that's one. You're kidding. I actually have to finish the quest to do this clue step. Yeah, say goodbye to the low percent hat. That lasted 1 whole episode. Great, another quest on the list. The part that everyone cares about. I have 73 agility, not bare minimum 56. Oh, please. Oh my... This account's the chosen one. He's the winner. Okay, now we have the moment of truth. Quest Helper seems to think that this will work. It's never been wrong yet, but if this works, holy crap, every new Hardcore Iron Man guide just needs to have Guardians of the Rift until Catalytic Talisman in there. It just needs to. Not having to do this is just crazy. Please. Oh my god, it actually works. Oh god, this quest doesn't suck anymore. Alright, that's one of them done, and I might have forgotten that this is required for the other, so yeah, I'll see in like a few clips. Why can't I attack with auto cast? What? So I've got to get into a teeny tiny little bit of Slayer so we can do that Perilous Moons quest, and I do not have a magic short bow on this account, or full black D-hide. The reason why we're collecting all these casts to begin with is to prepare ourselves for that really awesome Mimic CA. I'm snapping up as many caskets as I possibly can, but I am going to open a few of these until I get both an MSB and any type of D-hide chap legs. So, hopefully, okay, that's one of them. That is not one of them. Please. The plan is not working out, unfortunately. Last one, please. Okay, so it looks like we don't have the MSB to do Slayer with yet, unfortunately. And my bank is full. Wonderful. Yeah, so I might have gotten a little ahead of myself, and I forgot to fix this axe, which... Oh. Alright, hopefully this isn't one of those weird things that you're, like, not able to boost or something. Please. Ah, yes. Alright, beautiful. Now we have the ultimate Iron Man PVMing. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The plan for the axe was to get 65 attack at crabs, but I just had the biggest brain genius idea, even though this is like 70k attack experience an hour and 0 effort. Hear me out. We're gonna leave here for now, but the idea is to convince 2 of my friends to do an entry mode theater with me so I can do the Night at the Theater quest for the 80k lamps I'm gonna get out of it and get 65 attack that way. I'm not very experienced. I'll start with entry mode. I've never done a tab in my life.
Are you me fatty pum pum?
No.
That's a
Combat task completed.
double clawing.
Oh, I got the backdoor one.
Kill it!
Stay.
Holy f.
Dude, that was so hardcore. Ball, help.
Ah!
I'm full HP. You guys have the power to kill me if you all run away at the same time here.
Go on.
We got just to be safe. I just have to pass it off to someone. Oh, it's coming to me. Here you go, boat.
Can I sit down here? Thank you.
Alright, we got it. We can kill this son bitch now.
Holy f.
Wow.
And there it is.
And there it is. Wait, this is gonna broadcast, isn't it? Fuck!
Wait,
Broadcast on
broadcast it?
Flip.
Oh. Dude, you got some explaining to do on CC.
Oh my god, I got 63k.
Dude, I got vials of blood.
Wait, what? I didn't even know you
Yo,
could get
easy
that.
claw.
Dude, I got a new clog slot. 11 vials of blood. That's crazy talk. Quest 1. Quest number 2. And that's quest done, and I got all my lamps. Let me go get my axe. Now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 65. And now we can wear the ultimate weapon of new gen Iron Man. Okay, now it's time for this quest. Dude, even with Step Under Tech, I couldn't beat that first try. Okay, I need an actual, like, full inventory. Dude, this is fucking insane. I can't kill it. Not this healing crap, man. Just die. It's back to the start of this. This is insane, man. I just want to kill one for the quest. All right, we now have upgraded technology. We have Rune Kite Shield flicking technology. There is no way we lose this now. It has 150 HP left. I have tanky gear this time. Do I actually just have to cave and go do barrows until I get a tank piece or something? This is insane, man. Oh my god. Finally, I beat it. Why was this the hardest boss in the game? What the hell, man? And this one's just a pushover, too. Why is the red one, like, the hardest boss in the whole game? Oh. Yeah, I got that, CA. Alright, after God knows how long, it's done. And you know what the crazy thing is? This was all for a clue scroll that's in my bank that we're gonna do in a second. After I check my loot, of course. Yeah, we got nothing. Like, it was literally all for this one step. I swear to God, if this thing just gives me it just instant wilderness volcano, I'm gonna flip. Ow! I think this guy just tried to do the Dragon Square Shield step for the Artie Diary, but he made it here instead of Artie, so he's just sitting here and just thinking about the mistakes he's just made. I want to finish the prayer puzzle to unlock piety before I do anything. I think it's no secret that we're doing the Barrow's armor into Perilous Moon's pipeline. Very original, I know. But it's like the new best thing to do, and I've never played the game like this. This is like the way to do things in the current year, so I want to try it out. And it seems kind of fun to use the new Moon's gear. I want to unlock piety before any of that, and I think it's very doable without giving myself an aneurysm killing 2,000 dragons. So hear me out. You can get 300,000 prayer experience by finishing Desert Treasure 2. And I think Desert Treasure 2 completion is very doable. You saw me get done probably the most annoying part of all the prerequisites, which is doing like the general shadow where you have to talk to the ghosts in the wilderness. Everything else I think is relatively tame, and with the zombie axe, and I honestly haven't figured out what ranged weapon we're using for Leviathan yet. That's future me's worry. I think it's doable to finish that quest, and then we will have piety before doing Barrows, which, by the way, piety is a requirement for Mauritania Hard Diary, which I'm pretty sure I can do the rest of these. And then we can get the extra rooms from the inevitable 200 Barrows that we'll have to do. Everything's just going to come together beautifully. It's just going to take a little while, so maybe we get the Desert Treasure 2 before this episode finishes out. I don't know what the pace is going to be, man, but that's the plan. Devious Mines, completed. At the time of making this video, we're in the patch where the Tool Leprechaun got moved over here, and it looks like in the quest, he's still over here. I'm gratzing an NPC on a farming level. Alright, tomorrow I'm 1, and this is going to be the last time we collect from Kingdom for quite a while. We want our money back. We have everything we need for the time being, but I need my money. We'll be back here in God knows how long, whenever we're rich again. Penguin Quest. Oh my god, wait, that's so much experience. I talked about range gear for Leviathan. This is what it looks like right now. This is like the best we got going for us for Muspa, so this is going to be interesting. In my mind, I'm like, ooh, I can smite with Saradomin and Strike. And I can get rid of the prayer shield. You can't wear the Zami cape with a Saradomin staff. I've realized this now. I'm not exactly the brightest. This didn't go as bad as I thought it would have, but this is a 5-minute fight. This is the quest version of Muspa. Maybe it did go as bad as I thought. It died. Alright, that's the last DT2 prereq done. Does that get me an agility level? It doesn't. It gets me leveled to catch red chins though, which is good for later. So this is how I'm generating planks for construction out of those teak logs that I got from Manage Thy Kingdom. And I haven't been showing off every single time I use the ring of elements, but trust me, I am getting a lot of mileage out of this ring. And there's 60 construction, along with all those other construction levels. That is the last skill requirement for Desert Treasure 2. Okay, we can do it, but I want to do one last thing first. Yeah, I kind of want thralls before we do Desert Treasure 2. Oh my god, wait. No, its range is so short that I can't, like, dart wooks walk it. I thought I was going to be so smart with this, but now I'm just an idiot. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, we have the thralls, and... Wait, there's 2 lamps? Oh, I think we both know where these are going. Yep. We have made it to the first. It doesn't even call him Vardorvis yet. What the hell? Alright, not bad. Ooh, I got a clue out of that too. The first super combat of the account. So the unlock hint for this song was from Kingdom Divided, and we just did that, which means that when we do this step, we're going to open the casket. I'm going to play the song. We're going to get the casket, and when I open it, there'll be a magic short bow. I lied. I like how this chick got lost in the Temple of the Eye and just got sucked into the abyss, and she's just got one of the creatures on a spit roast right here, just cooking on a brain fire. Alright, then we got this thing that's probably going to take me like 10 minutes to kill with my U-bow and rune arrows. This is going to go so well. Dude, the thing has 720 HP. I max like a 17. This is going to take forever. What the hell am I doing? Oh my god. I didn't even look at what the time started at, but that felt like it took forever. Holy crap. That was rude. You just hit me for a 14. Guys, this is the first time I've ever come into this place on a hardcore, so I'm curious what's going to happen to this thing if I move up here. it's gone. So if I DC while Jalen, whatever his name is attacking me, I'm just dead. Welcome to running around in a circle for 3 minutes, the simulator. Oh, jeez. Go away, sir. This is one of the bosses I wish I had thralls for, but I'm kind of just too lazy to change my spellbook back, so here we are. Ooh, perfect kill amount of javelin heads. Dude, why couldn't the Leviathan kill just be like that? Why does my range here have to be absolute burger nonsense? Oh, I got ice splits and iron darts, and I'm hoping this fight doesn't take as long as Leviathan did. Okay, well, that's all of them. Let's go do the last fight, and okay, time to turn in the medallion and have nothing crazy happen to me while... Oh, what a coincidence. Something crazy happened to me. That? There's no way. I actually died to this fight because my crystal isn't working there. Holy shit. My plan backfired. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Your escape crystal does not work here. Looks like we're starting over, boys. That was honestly one of the worst times for me to die emotionally. I was looking forward to starting right about there, but it happens. It was about 2 years of progress, mostly AFK on the side, that I lost. Almost 99 fishing, almost 99 fire making, stats that were very progressed, and we were about to get to the fun parts of the mid-game. And now it's just gone. That's just the nature of hardcore. I'm honestly shocked that I couldn't teleport out of that area, but that's, I think, my fault for not doing enough research to find out exactly like how that area worked, but I didn't expect it to block teleports like that. So, I mean, here we are. All I can do is just move forward and start over again. And on the bright side, you get to see all of the early progress that wasn't really recorded because I didn't take this account seriously when I first made it. So, I guess we'll see you next time. It was a hell of an emotional roller coaster for episode 1. Let's hope it's dialed back a little bit on episode 2, maybe. The tutorial is done. And it's time to tree set. I'll see you next time. It's been several days, so let's take a few minutes to talk about the death at the end of the prologue, starting from the beginning. First is not doing proper research on the fight to know that I couldn't teleport in the first place, and this was my first mistake. Next, I don't try to leave when I'm out of food and moderately healthy, I attempt to leave when I'm on my last limb. This is the exact reason why every hardcore shouldn't stay to the last second, and I overestimated what I got myself into. In my defense, I had tested the functionality of the escape crystal at the Recipe for Disaster finale, where normal teleports don't work, and found out it worked just fine. This was the third mistake, assuming it would work in all scenarios unless teleblocked by a player or in 31+ wilderness. And now, everything that happened after. The moment of realization and the shift to a fight or flight mentality. If you've checked the wiki, you'll see there's an option to leave the fight, and even a quick leave option. In my mind, when I saw the inability to teleport for the escape crystal, I assumed then and there that this was a fight to the death. With the health I had left, I had very little time to assess the situation, and I handled it as poorly as I possibly could have. A great way to save this fight would have been to drop my D'hide body underneath the Zerosian, and replicate the same Red X house option stall I did with the Goblin skeleton just a week prior. With this, I could have scoped the area and seen the escape option just to the east, regenerated some hit points, or even just flinched him for the kill, but hindsight is always 20/20. To throw salt in the wound, I regenerate 1 hit point right after the double kill happens. To say that this death hurt would be an understatement. I've talked multiple times on stream about the most fun part of Iron accounts, and this was right before it was about to happen. That time period of all your early PVM through your first several raid uniques. This quest would have put me just below the requirements for piety, and my fossil save from the Ammonite Crab AFKing would close that gap. I would have the requirements for the Mauritania Hard Diary squared away, and lots of bonus runes from the Barrows grind for tank armor for moons, and a much easier time closing the gap to 85 prayer for the Desert Elite Diary, compared to the majority of other Iron Men at this stage in the game. The foundations would have been completed, and we'd be off to the races. The death of my hardcore many years ago didn't hurt at all, because my goal of soloing the Theater of Blood had been completed. I had already earned that sense of fulfillment, and this account didn't even get a chance to try what I had in store for it. At the end of the day, I died to my own overzealousness, and I've learned from my mistakes here, to always know my opposition fully, and I lost fair and square. One cannot truly enjoy the taste of victory until they fully understand the flavor of defeat. I'm hoping I fulfilled that second part now. While it sucks that we lost Forestry, I'm not one to be stopped by setbacks, regardless of their size. Wompletics bounced back from a full wipe to a vampire, and I'll bounce back from this. With all that out of the way, let's start from the beginning. Again. We've got about a week and a half to build up and see how far we can get before we actually go live with the subathon. Dude, I'm so bummed too. Forestry was such a sick name, and now it's just dead. Yeah, look at that. The first non-combat level in this account, and it's agility. How fitting. Hey, look, I have to go do another lap. I need to go get that Mark of Grace. Man, it's gonna end right there perfectly on 5. Yeah, there it is. Let me get that. Yeah, the first clog. Alright, that's the first quest. Alright, there's my 10k money. I'm richest man in the world again. But we're not leaving. I need the boots. I can't come down here, get the money, and then just get the boots later. That's just not right. Sorry. I had to make sure I was truly ready for hardcore and not gonna die to something like an Anku or, God forbid, quest boss or anything. Yeah, there's a step that says to buy a pink skirt and wear it. Don't exactly know why, but there's definitely use for it. It's not a troll by any means. Woo! 1000 Slayer and Hunting experience. I think it's like the 10th time in my life that I've fixed up this old dude's house now. Hey, look. Baby's first random event. Yeah, I'm wearing this. This is a Chad hat. Yeah, so welcome to the best way to play Iron Man. Hopping worlds and picking up a bunch of liquor. Alright, there's 28 of them. Man, I wonder if other people are doing this. Yeah, the price doesn't change on this either, so you can just... Oh my god. Dude, that's insane. The account that might have died last episode, I had like 11 of these stocked up in the bank that I was just holding on to for a rainy day, so I think I'm just going to do the same and just hold on to a ton of mystery boxes, and we'll open them up one day in the future. If we live that far. Hey look, I can craft runes now. What if I just stood here and never opened the door? This guy could never finish the quest. Now I am safe on my hardcore Iron Man. And now I can make potions. Okay, this account's better than the last. We first tried the red berry pie. Now, before we start fast-forwarding through all of the early quests, there's one lesser-known mechanic that I'd like to talk about, in case those of you are unaware of it, known as NPC locking. When you interact with an NPC such as this, when you talk, notice how he will constantly follow you around. As long as you remain within one tile of him, diagonals count, they will never move until someone else interacts with them, or if you break that one tile distance like such. And what you can do with these is you can lock certain NPCs in place to use them as safe spots, and that's going to become necessary with this mercenary captain, considering our combat is dog shit. So we want to look for an NPC that's close to him. Hopefully he doesn't move too far away. And there we go, we've got this one locked in place, and we can begin the conversation. Do you mind? We can begin the conversation with the mercenary captain, and as soon as the fight begins, we can run to here, and he will just act as a never-moving safe spot so long as nobody else talks to this mercenary right here. And there you go. Safe spot completed. Over the course of the past few years, there have been a lot of mid-game and early-game changes that have completely gone past me and I've not paid any attention to, and this is one of them. Changes to the Brimhaven Agility Dungeon. There used to be, back in my day, a little flag thing right here that had a red or green light up depending on whether you were eligible to get a ticket or not. Now you can just get one when the arrow's above it. And the way that early game accounts, I guess, train agility now is just jumping back and forth over this, granted you've got the agility level to do so. And we just simply wait for the arrow to pull over here. If I remember correctly, I believe there's like a super cool spot you can click. Yeah. Dude, I love the changes to this game. Holy crap. And now what I remember from Leagues 5 is we get 2 different tickets now. So one's for agility and one's for rewards. Yeah, welcome to RuneScape in the current year. The last account, I had to do practically no agility because I AFK'd barb fishing for 8 months, so I just basically got to start playing with 70 agility. Now I have to actually participate with the skill. Dude, fuck this. Alright, so I have 100 tickets, and this is when you get the best EXP modifier for cashing in tickets, and I have a bit of a decision to make right now. You get an experience bonus if you have the Karamja Easy Diary. That's an extra 10% agility experience when cashing in tickets. The problem is with the Karamja Easy Diary, you have to mine a gold ore, and that requires 40 mining. I have 15. So am I about to go out of my way to go get 40 mining to go get this experience boost. 17 mining, 30 mining, and we have it. 40 mining. It's time to go finish the diary. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. And we're getting 3 gem bags on our next trip to Falador too. And now we wait 1 minute for the gold ore. Or 1 second. That'll do too. And remember, anytime you cross this bridge, click on the rocks, click on the house. If you know, you know. And that is the diary done. And now we talk to Jackie, tell her about our achievement diary completion, and she gives us the gloves alongside only diary lamp tier that has no restrictions on it, so I don't gotta wait for 30 Horrible. I can just dump it on this thing right now. And the whole reason we spent 3 hours mining shooting stars was to talk to her for agility experience. Why can't I exchange 100 at once? What do they do to the shop? Am I stupid? It appears as though reading comprehension is still not one of my strong suits. You need the Karamja gloves too in order for extra experience. I just wasted all that time mining stars for nothing. All right, we're gonna get the answer. If you teleport out for a random event, does it spit you outside the arena or back in where you came from? Oh, thank God. Not gonna lie, every time I do this course, like during leagues and now especially, it hits a lot of nostalgia for me. Maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe I'm just old. This is how we trained agility back in 2004. That's another 34k agility experience. 57. If my math is right, I didn't actually do math, I'm just guessing that this is the right amount. Surely this is exactly the amount I need. For 60, please. Oh, I'm totally a plan genius. I definitely planned that. Okay, 60's done. Back to playing the game. This is like a full day grind. Like, no matter what happens, this skill still sucks. Holy crap. Never mind. I lied. We still have to do agility till 65, apparently. And we're doing forestry along with it. 2 of my favorite things in the game. I feel like Timmy in that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents. Like, when do we get to the ride? No, this is the ride. I'm 23 woodcutting, and I'm looking at my experience drops, and I'm starting to understand why we're doing forestry in between Sears laps now. Oh, look at that. Like, what, 21 to 26 woodcutting off one event. Hey, look, 61 agility. I found another guy who's doing the same thing as me, but he doesn't have his ghost speak amulet on. The idiot. How's he going to be able to talk to ghosts now? 63. I think I'm just gonna finish the lap. There it is, 65. That's where it stops, and I'm pretty sure the rest of it just comes from experience, from quests, because I think we got, like, all the quests give, like, a ridiculous amount of experience now. Like, they buffed the Masters and Grandmaster quests to give, like, 4 times the amount of experience they didn't release, so I don't think I have to actually train agility anymore. I swear to God, if he has me do, like, 100 canvas laps for I don't know what, I'm gonna flip, man. There better not be any more agility on this list. And with this quest completion, we have 5 kind of discontinued items, because you can't get them when the quest is done. And if you have them in your inventory, when you finish it, he just steals them. Only reason we get them? Fashionscape. And nothing else. I really just had to go and open my fat mouth, didn't I? And we have to do this until we have 1 mil coins, apparently. Okay. I have been at my PC doing agility for 5 hours today. I think I'm done. We'll resume this tomorrow. I weigh 212 kilograms. Holy crap. Alright, the first inventory, and we have 330k cash to our name. My first 500,000 coins on the account. I'm so rich. And I still have to do like 50 more laps of these. 67 pyramids! You know, I'm starting to understand the whole point of this agility grind. It's not to like give you money or make getting around easier because it takes your run longer to drain. No, this is a social experiment. It's supposed to weed out the weak. Those who can't handle this will just quit and never play Iron Man again. And then the ones who make it through will just be flagged and like notice like, okay, these are the ones that definitely have a problem and are way too addicted to this game. I kind of just self-reported, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm 68 agility now. All right, we're almost done, but this is the first ever 1 million cash stack on this new hardcore. Oh man, get me out of here already, please. Okay, we're done. If I have to see agility anymore before I do any potential sepulcher in the future, I'm gonna throw a fit. We're fucking rich. We have the agility experience we need. Get me the fuck out of here, man. It's like minutes for you is like hours for me. That is way too much time in my life I spent there. Why the hell is there a poll booth here in the middle of nowhere? Who is voting here? Yeah, that's my thieving method unlocked, and I have 9 buckets of shit in my inventory. 45 thieving. Woo! Oh my god, I did it. So I've been here for like a solid this many coins, and it's just dawned on me now, there's only 6 pillars in here. When did they change this? How long has it been since I've been here? What the fuck? So I have decided to look on the wiki to see what actually got changed about this place, and holy crap! First of all, I gotta show one thing right here. If you're like me and you haven't seen this, you can take 5 of the same item from the cupboard at once. That's insane, man! You don't have to, like, spam click in between anymore. You can just take 5 and just, like, weed PVM the crap out of this. Like, there's no cap on the coins. Before, you got held at 12,000 coins. There's only 6 of these things. They move once every minute, once every 30 seconds. Oh my god! What happened to the game? Since we don't have the cap of 12k coins anymore, the second I put this in, I'm gonna get the gnarliest experience drop ever and jump 10 levels. Look at this. We're about to teleport. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, yes. Dude, even the telekinetic room is faster. Look how fast the statue moves now. It moves at like running speed. What the f happened to this place, man? And we have successfully survived the level 50 thieving grind. Oh shit. Wait, I got a second inventory. This account's actually blessed. And after all the arbitrary questing, wait for it, we have the kudos to do the quest to go to Iron Man Island. So if you look at my inventory, you'll see I have an assortment of seemingly random items. And I'll be plundering all the gold. Don't forget our feather. And we're done. Now, once you finish this quest, you can never get these items again. I'm on a mission to collect all the random, quote-unquote, discontinued quest items on this account as well. It's completely meaningless, but it's something I want to do for literally zero reason other than it's kind of cool. Why am I prayer flicking a Mauritanian citizen? Where's this blue snail? Yeah, come here, boy. Like the guy before, I want to be prepared for all clues because we have that one mimic task that, which for some reason is still on the combat achievements. And I have failed the Swampletics Bridge. You know, they say the best time to do Cook's Assistant is after you played on the account for 1 day and 23 hours. I burnt the fucking bread? I burnt the second one! On the bright side, they made this little change where you can just jump to the bottom floor instantly. I don't even have to look at the second floor anymore. And I will not have to look at a burnt bread for the 3rd time. See? Raw cavial, edible seaweed, and that is incredibly tame. The fact that I didn't see the nature talisman... And that's 35. No! -1 log. That's 30 fire making. And this little trick I learned from Bodhi. Telekinetic grabbing the sea slug. In all my years of playing this game, this was completely new information for me. He will go into the bank for the rest of his days. And sea slug for fishing experience and... Wait, no, I need an unopened oyster. So I was about to say, that's kind of perfect. Like, he asked me for an oyster, but it's not the right one. All right, that's fishing experience quest number 2. And we have 2 carps for the bank. When I first got members for this game back in 2004, this was by far and away my favorite spot to fish, specifically the big net fishing, just because of all the different types of fish you can get out of it. Herring, cod, bass. The treasure chest, I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so rich fishing here. Spoiler alert, I did not get rich. The fish were practically worthless to sell. Yeah, all you guys that voted for sailing. Sure this is what you want? We have made it to Iron Man Island, and I seem to have forgotten the planks to make the bank chest. I'll be right back. Okay, disregard that last clip. I don't have the construction to... I don't have the construction to build the chest. I mainly came here for the edible seaweed, because we need that for Fairy Tale 1. I got the wrong one! Okay, there's the real level to get it. Oh my... Okay, first try, and we got it. Whee! Gimme. Now, we have access to fairy rings, and the place where there was approximately 1,000 people per world during League's 2 release. That's 1. I've also made the decision that it is time to hold on to one of these puppies at all times, and oh, the overlay for this plugin looks so ugly. And the minus 75k isn't a problem. We're almost at the total level to go do Last Man Standing, and I believe that the US Rota is coming in 2 days. It is! Oh, we're gonna have fun soon. And the Metro? And now maybe the rune on the back-to-back? Never lucky. Oh, there it is, 74 kills, just right below 2x, but we have our Rune X now. So it says to power mine to 50 mining, and I've done a fair bit of shooting stars already. And 4 gem bags for the Stardust Leader and 50 mining. Biohazard. And that is the last step of the already easy diary. Never been done before. And a lamp that's going to rot in my inventory until I hit 30 herblore. We have now completed 10,000 farming experience. The quest. And I lied, I guess this lamp doesn't go on herblore. This one goes on farming. I'm gonna trust it. For now. 26! And the most important step of any account, pet this dog. If you don't, you will die to a quest boss. And the first of many birdhouses has been placed, yet again. And that is the first batch of giant seaweed. Again. So it's been since Leagues 4 since I've come here. They've really upped the brain dead factor on this plugin, and I'm all for it. Bada boom. And we have now made the first batch of Fossil Island pendants. And now begins the arbitrary grind of 62 fishing for Swan Song. I'll see you when we're done with all the points that we garner. Starting levels are 38 fishing and 17 cooking. Haha, just kidding, we're getting angler outfit first. Wait, holy crap, I got a piece on the first run. Oh, wait, flex the count. Okay. Oh, 6 tuna. 26 boats. Okay, so that's like half drop rate, which means my luck in the future is doomed. But now we gotta make our way back to Temperos, and yeah, hey, at least we're getting a 3-point CA out of it. We're now 34 farming, so Tithe Farm is now officially unlocked. This is how I have to fill up buckets. I don't know if I can get to this pump with 25 buckets, but this is gonna be a little experiment that we test and find out together. Okay, so my conclusion, doing this without humidify, sucks. It's doable, not consistently doable, but doable, but sucks. 11-minute game, I got the Y cook task and the angler outfit task. I think this is like the best points I can get. Like, it's definitely better than groups, and that's what I'm concerned with. I kind of want that fish barrel, and I wouldn't mind getting that tome of water, I'm not gonna lie. This is why I'm not like the biggest fan of soloing, because it's not exactly the most consistent.
Combat task completed.
That is still far and away my favorite combat task of all time, repairing a totem pole. Oh my god, a new PB! 62 fishing! We could do the Wise Old Man quest in the future. And the final permit count, 349. Not quite the amount for the drop rate for the barrel, but it's close enough. And for the unpacking? Yeah, I'm gonna make you wait until the next video. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Hardcore Iron Man, a self-sufficient game mode with only one life. The Grandmaster Combat Achievement Diaries, considered to be the final goal for PVMers in old school RuneScape. I want to be one of the few who's pulled this off on a Hardcore Iron Man, and if we're successful, go even further. Let's begin.
Howdy, welcome back. If you're here for the Temperos permits, they'll be up in a few minutes, don't worry. First, we gotta get a full rogues outfit. Piece number 1, too easy. Number 2, last one. No. And we're
Collection log slot
done. That's the full set. Give me that code I want. Okay, first game I ever played on this account and I get a win on it. It's blessed. Who in a row, baby? Please! Just die, man. Okay, where's Jane? Justine, whoever. I will happily take my rune pouch. And now, the win rate is 1 to 3. Alright, so I have 349 reward points. I did this earlier. I want the tome in the barrel.
Collection log slot completed.
Oh my god, clog! Yeah, the other account I planned to do like a fair bit of this until I got barrel, so I could go AFK like anglerfish. Did I get these permits myself? I did. Oh, clog! That's the big one. That's the big boy item. That's the ticket that right there. That's more carambons an hour, more anglerfish an hour, more everything. Well, I got nothing other than the fishing barrel, but this is all I wanted anyway. That's what we call a dub. 35 farming! Oh my fucking god! No fucking way! Holy sh! How many experience points do I get for 100 of these? Survey says... That's barely anything! Ew! Clue! You guys want to go on a little road trip and see if we can complete this without combat? There is a world and a universe where we complete this clue. It's entirely possible. And survey says... I can do that too. I can actually do all these. Wait, we're actually just getting the most blessed clue scroll of all time. Holy crap. We actually finished a hard casket. Now, this hard casket could contain amazing things for us. It could contain Black Hide Body and Chaps, Magic Shortbow, Third Age, money, alkables. Like, think about it. A room plate body is a room plate body. You know how much I wanted one of those? Let's open it. Oh my god, I got 4 freaking clog slots. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been like a zombie doing this. I've just looked over at my fruit stack and we almost have 600. That's kind of dope. If the napkin math is correct, that's gonna land us right on 51. Hold it. Nope, it's not. I have to get a little bit more. I thought it was 9,600. It's 9060 for 100. Let's cash it in and see exactly how far below 51 it's gonna be. Wah, wah. It has to be 50 more. That's unfortunate. Since there's no way I'm planting another 50 golden ova seeds, I decided to do a seaweed run to see if I could round off that remaining experience. Please, big harvest here. Don't make me like... I might need that. This might go on farming if this patch sucks. Keep going. Be the giant seaweed that could fuck you. I don't care. It's going on farming. Where is it? Give me that. I am now 51 farming. Hell yeah. Alright, observe. And now when we turn these in, I'm gonna turn into 54 farming. Observe. 21, 140. I gotta remember that number because now I gotta math exactly how many rounds of this I gotta do to 62. I need to know the number of dread, okay? It is time for the massive farming experience dump. We're about to teleport to 62 farming. And... teleport successful. We are now 62 farming. This took like 9 hours. Okay, so I can buy seed box and herb sack. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna eat this. Go for the contract. Medium contract that we're now boosted into. White berries. Okay then, I'm gonna go get the seeds myself and not steal them. Well, that was a fucking lie. So hear me out. I have extra points at Tithe Farm. There's a new reward that they have put into the Tithe Farm. Okay, take a look at this. We see I have 298 points. This costs 250, but I can't buy it until I have the herblore level. There is also a herb box for 30 points. That's not what I want though. This is what I want. Seed pack, and is the highest tier of seed pack. But now, go back to the farming guild, because I need a whiteberry seed. And we're gonna play a little game of lottery, and I'm gonna hope that I roll whiteberry seeds from this pack, because if I do, I can stop just mindlessly pickpocketing that dude, because, dude, you fail like more than half the time, I swear. It's so terrible. And whiteberry seeds, go! So free, man. It's just so free. I got Raynor seeds. I can plant these and make prayer pots, which new Iron Men don't use anymore. Now they sniff moths or something. I am now 53 thieving. I have brought it upon myself to do this to get the Desert Treasure 1 requirement, and now observe all the seeds that we're about to dump into here. Put them all in the collection. Harvest. I'm taking these out. Where are the other hop seeds as well? I need those in my bank for birdhouses, but look at that. We have the starter kit of seeds. Unfortunately, no potato cactus, though. All right, farming's pretty much online now. I want to get, like, more watermelon seeds from seed packs, so, like, this is more guaranteed, and I can perpetually just do compost. 9 limpworts from the first patch. Holy freaking crap. Pick perfect birdhouses, guys. You see this right here? I'm going to be on the birdhouses esports team. 42 crafting. Working the boss fight. Imagine you're blocked from teleporting in that place. That would be the dumbest shit ever. Like, the Desert Treasure 2 area, I kind of understand, because he can teleblock you, so it makes sense, and, like, there's magical properties there. This is a fucking bear cave. Oh. Ow. Well. Well, never knew you could safe spot this. Every time I've done this quest, I just run in here, scythe it twice, and it dies. Now we have to humble ourselves and wind bolt it to death. I'm sorry, but this, like, does not look like a bear in any universe. How this fooled that guy is beyond me. You know what? He's happy. He's like, oh, I love my bear head. Even his wife is just like, my husband is such a fucking dumbass. Kebos Tannery access. Let's fucking go. Secret tech. Tell no one. How goes thy quest? It goeth doth completion. Prince Ali rescue for 100 quest points. Golem quest. Perfect. Yes, I will have a seed pack. I'll take another medium contract. Oh my god, Jane, you beautiful, beautiful dame. All right, let's see if we can get back-to-back contracts going. I'm getting so much snape grass out of this. Holy crap. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. That harvest. 46 snape grass, and now I can make prayer potions. Another contract. Into the Irrit. Oh, guys, we're streaking. I can't even clean these yet. Another medium contract. A cactus. I did not pre-plant the cactus, but I didn't want to like pre-plant it and have to wait for like a potato cactus. So I will get you 3 seed packs off 1 contract run. It's not that bad. Catentines, white. Okay, we're set on white berries for life now. That hurdle's finished. Quarms, Irrits. Come on, give me some Blimports in the mix. A magic seed. Oh my god, that's going to be huge when I get 75 farming and I can plant it. Oh, any editing praise send over to Mr. John MP4. He is the man that put the video together. 45 fucking wood cutting. Oh my god, I can cut maple trees now. Holy, oh my god, guys. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a simple guy doing my job. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys, you want to hear a funny joke? Why can't a bike stand up on its own? Because it's too tired. Waka, waka, waka. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? I better go in the video. Yeah, you know what? I'll clip it for John, too. It's like, fuck it. And that's Black Knight's Fortress, ladies and gentlemen. One-eyed Hector's treasure. I wonder what could be inside. Holy crap. A whole emerald and a whole gold ring. Yay! I can't use teleconnect. Oh my god. Why can't you grab a keg of beer? What? Yep, we're devolving to flinching because I have no more food for this shit. Shark bait, hoo ha ha. Money printer is going burr. What is this thing that there's 10 of in there right now? That looks like a new item. Yeah, I forgot about that. 1 second. I gotta go smith like 2 things on an anvil. Okay, that's 50. Back to the Giant's Foundry we go. And let's see, what do we get? 10,000, 20,000 coins per sword, and 10,000 smithing experience per sword. Oh, this is gonna be a banger. All right, that's all of the molds unlocked that we're gonna need. The rest of them, I guess, are jank. I will trust the smart heads that have devised the math behind it. And that only took me like 10 smithing levels to get all that, so that's kind of sick. Let's look at a cash stack. I think I profited like 250 from that batch. Yeah, if anyone's never seen this new aged fangly smithing method, you're abusing like the new Giant's Foundry shit that's been out for a couple of years, but you're buying all the metal from here for incredibly cheap. Like, these are very inexpensive and worth 2 steel bars a piece, and they become alloy for steel mithril. And then mithril is over in Jatizo. Where the hell's the guy? Dude, I couldn't see him over the sunbeam. All right, anyway, here's the other alloy. You buy the mithril claws from here, and they're worth, like, barely anything. So you're basically paying less than 600 GP for a mithril bar. This is the same value as mithril claws for the Crucible. Triple the cost. I don't know if these were intended to be that cheap. All right, that should be all of them. We are finally done world hopping around for a grand total of 616 mithril claws. Look, I'm wooksing it. Ooh, hello. Thank you so much for the herblore experience. I'm gonna hand this in. I think I'm gonna check out for the night with 64 smithing. Tell me how this sword looks good. What kind of figure is this? Like, we do leg day 4 days a week. We skip chest, delts, and abs, and then we do shoulders. What the fuck is this sword? Dude, bro's built like a guitar. Oh, we could get the stale one right here. Oh. What the hell am I doing here? Yeah, I'm smithing. All right, by my mathematics, might have overbought a little bit, but I'll be done with 70 smithing after the sword as long as I don't burger it. All right, the time has flown. We hand this in. I didn't burger the sword. We now have the smithing requirement for like every quest now. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, and how much money do we make out of that? We went from 136k to 960k. Profitable smithing, ladies and gentlemen. Ta-da! I fucking did it. I'm no longer one ranged. Give me those. Give me that. What? How are you making the cake? Like, you know, I don't want to know how we're making a rock cake, honestly. And now I've completed the Lost Tribe quest, and I have a Ring of Life. Now, I will be permanently safe on my hardcore Iron Man. And now we get to buy the Dorgishun crossbow, and oh yeah. Boner bolts, baby. Give me them bolts. Oh, yeah. Goals account. First goal is get the Zucat, and then there's 2 other goals I haven't revealed yet after that. So I have learned, if this does in fact work, that you can use, like, thrown ranged weapons if you have the ice arrows equipped, and it works on this boss. I never knew this in all my years playing this game somehow. Yep, there it is. It in fact damages him. And he takes recoil damage too. They've un-old-schoolified the game, man. I seek the Staff of Armadil. Lucian will grant me a reward. You're right. It's time for my yearly bet. Okay, dude. Sneaky, sneaky, stick to chompy, fatsy toady. Bada bing. I don't think it's enough Slayer to let me do Animal Magnetism, though. Hang on. I want to see if that lined up perfectly. It did not. It is 18 Slayer. Okay, almost. Boom, boom, boom. 72. I can now cast Muscle. I'll have to ask you some questions first, okay? How would you describe yourself in one word? Brain dead. Bro, how fucking burnt are we, man, that I'm being followed by this haunted clothes hanger? Alright, it's gambling time. What kind of fucking rigged shit is this? Little ghost villagers forget that you ask their signature if you talk to a different one. So just go back and forth like this and ignore anything that says, oh, give me some ecto token. No thanks. I'll just get the free signature. And 10. Easy peasy. Ooh. And now I have crap pack. Do I get a Slayer level out of that? Hell yeah, I'm 20 Slayer now. Let's go. The fight to the death, me and you, Sigmund.
Oh, thank you for helping us. Save the goblin race from Sigmund. Good job. And we're gonna be training Slayer to 40 Slayer today.
Alright, please work now. The only reason I did that quest is because you can't access this cave without Death to the Dorkshin. I found that out today. This whole time, I never knew that you couldn't use this fairy ring without the quest, but the more you know. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna get the task first, so I can know if I'm gonna be in a good mood or a bad mood. Unless I get dwarves, I'm gonna be pissed because the spot to kill them is literally right there. Come on, rats, rats, rats. We were so close! Alright, this is guaranteed last step, and this is, I think, the first ever easy casket of the account. No, I'm not opening it yet. I'm going to be saving every possible clue casket that I can, unless I need specific common rewards from it, like hard caskets for MSB or something early on, because this is a potential master clue chance. I think a 2% chance to pop a master from that. So when we eventually get to the Mimic Grind in the future, we'll be invested into it. Please, we're the rats. Rats, rats, rats. We're the...
Collection log slot
my
completed.
clog. Holy shit. Blessed be the fucking heavens! The reason I wanted rats from Turiel so badly is because it's a lesser-known Slayer method comprised of lowering Scurius' defense to 0 with alternate accounts in the public instance, then joining the fight on my hardcore to do the final remaining damage to it. This grants an insane amount of Slayer experience per hour, compared to fighting Scurius normally, which can't do. I don't have 43 prayer yet. 48 Turiels, and we got the rats. Alright, it's time to do the cool thing now. Eventually it'll hit. Believe you and me. 1,069 Slayer experience for that. And there you go. That's it. Now we repeat this until the task is done. I'll just take a shot. I'll take my 1,000 Slayer experience again. This is so stupid, man. How is this allowed? 40 Slayer. That's the goal. That's the one for that stupid sea snake. Just 2 more to kill, and then we are donezo. I'll be taking a seat back. I'll take another medium contractor. You can go fuck yourself, unless... Not over yet. I have the backup plan. That is a really, really nice cluster of seeds, though, I will say. And the first snappy D of the account. I believe I have 4 nests to plunder from. And the U seed was not in here. Hear me out. I could save this, but you can exchange this in for a seed pack, and it's the highest tier. This is why gambling is good. This is why you should always gamble. Remember, there is no such thing as losing in gambling. Only losing streaks. If you keep gambling, you will win. And now this is going to be... Guys, this is going to be huge. This is a very important moment of the account. Once I put this statue on here, we unlock one of the most broken mechanics in the game. You get to reduce all damage you take from certain sources to 0%. My first ever overhead prayer. Oh my god, he's immune to magic damage. Holy crap, he should never die now. That was the last Desert Diary task. We have completed our third diary. The Barrows for Tanklegs time? It is Barrows for Overheads time. If I die, it's probably my fault. Oh my god, I just got chanced. If I can make it so none of them melee me, I get a free combat task out of it too. Oh, come on. Why are we splashing when it's 1 HP? Don't build the tension like that. Not even close. I will happily take my tank plate body. And I got the no meleeing task. Let's go. Use the lamp to receive 20,000 prayer experience? Absolutely. Ta-da! I could do that now. And now the game is just less deadly after 1,000 total levels and almost 6 days played it took to get overheads. This is a fish and iron, man. Let's go. You got a piece of a map that I need. 10,000 coins? Look at him laughing, the smug little shit. Fuck you. A drainer bank guard asks you if you've seen anyone suspicious characters lately, because the bank has been robbed. What do you say? No, especially not the wise old man who does not look at all suspicious. See that? I won the test of being charming. That's gonna be me, like when I grow up. Living on my own, just living my best life, reminiscing on the glory days. Rob a bank. Alright, who's ready for the level dopamine? I have slayed the dragon. 40s. I can now equip. Can I buy one? I'll take this. Put it on, and now I'm wearing a green onesie. Holy. Oh my fucking god. Oh, he's going to do it? Oh my god. He's doing the birdhouse. Oh my god. Birdhouse runs? Oh my. I lost a tick there. I'm kicked off the esports team. Welcome to Tuna Esports. And 50 crafting. Woo! I'm doing this for myself right now. This is just for me. Only me. The first strength amulet on the account. Slightly less stuffed. Okay, so that's where we're getting the experience to do the Guardians of the Rift quest. I was like, where the fuck are we getting like a random 100 experience? I forgot this one gives it. And now I will attack this ice demon with all my inner fibers. I have to make sure I don't turn on any prayers. But it's like the freest pickup ever, and you could honestly do it with 13 magic, I'm pretty sure. That's honestly not that bad, and it's a really, really easy pickup that gets us that much closer to that 5k experience lamp and free Trollheim teleports. I think that might be the last page. Ta-da! I've done a medium task. 10 minutes. Far-End Woodland Barbarian Camp. It would be really sick if I could just get there by teleporting. Oh, wait! I think I could just talk to her and claim this lamp of all these passive random BS tasks I've been doing here. I will not be putting it on. And can we not drop teleport? Yeah, we can. And we're at the Barbarian Camp. Please tell me this napkin math was right here. Yes! It was actually right on the money. Now, I could take the lamp, use it, and nothing new happens because of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever recorded kill on Darox. I'm a bit low in the gem department. Thankfully, I am the type of person to mine stars instead of doing faster things like 3-ticking iron, so I will buy 10 bags of gems, and I will open all of them up. And now my gem situation is solved, and I have the first dragon stones of the account. Alright, so let's see if this works. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, it does. One of those is the Darklight one, or the Demon Bane one. And if you see that, this is an important one because I have achieved f***ing combat, baby. Let's talk to Gamal. I'm here to talk about some CAs. I have completed a tier. I'll have you know I'm well versed in combat, good sir. And I will happily take this lamp, which we are lamping Herblore on this account. And then this, I can teleport to Trollheim. And I haven't even done the Troll Stronghold quest yet, where you gotta walk past Dad. So we are going to be doing the Dad skip. Then we got Death Plateau, so I'll go pick up some boots in a little bit. I'll give you these items, and I will take all of my experience, the huge laundry list. Thank you so much. And we'll buy a Dragon Battle Axe later. I am so sorry about the jump scare sound. So we have to go through the whole troll path up here, and then go have a little brawl with Dad. But we have easy combat diary, so No, we don't. We just go right past them. All right, guys, we have actually the most important question of this account so far. Which one of these two are we going to rizz up? Are we going to rizz up the princess, or are we going to rizz up the prince? I mean, this is why they call me the Guy Fieri of old school RuneScape and not Freddie Mercury. Because I'm about to rizz up a dude. You will be the greatest bard. And doesn't he like make the worst songs in the entire, wait, this is his song or his poem. I got up this morning and had an egg for breakfast. Holy fucking shit, this guy's a genius. Be still, my heart. Oh my god. Ooh, this one gives agility experience and a level. Let's go. Max T-Calf herbs, and we'll deposit, I think that much for now, and I appear to be out of money. I'm gonna go fix that. We have a fight going on between Vugsitive and I have found a use for this plugin because you can't access your inventory when you're swimming around. Just get the inventory viewer, duh. Relog, Titas, please. You really think Jagex would have something so silly as relog just giving you the inventory icon when you're underwater? Please, Tish Tosh. How do you think this little of Jagex? Surely they know how to do their job. See? Wait. Huh. Interesting. Yo, where's my claw? Clog! I have a Dwarf Slayer task right now. Oh my goodness. The efficiency levels are just pouring out right now. Look at this. Put that on the guide. Make sure you have a Dwarf Slayer task before you do the step of one small favor. So you can 0 time 3 dwarf kills. 42 fucking Slayer. Do you know what we can kill with that now? We can kill fever spiders. Yeah. Rum deals on the table now. Could I do one small favor? Of course I could do one small favor. As long as I get 20,000 herblore experience and a keyring in exchange. Thank you so much. I can clean those irrit leaves now, finally. Oh. Well, that didn't take long at all. That was a really interesting sound effect. Never made a potion, baby. Never made a potion. 45! He's picking the gout weed. I'm getting farming experience for this, too. Yeah, they knew what they were... I can't talk. They knew what... Now I got the amulet of shit. This is the last step for medium diary. Come on, why don't you hop on there? Be shy. Bash. Yep, that's the last one. Hello, hello, yes sir. I would happily take this herblore experience. Gimme. I got a whole level out of that. Sick. Now that's satisfying. 5 herb patches, 50 renars. The first renar harvest of the account. It's a special day. Okay, so I'm gonna try and pull off a manip here that lets you skip the boss fight if it's done right. 2. Nice. And ta-da! 22,000 strength experience. I probably should have brought a second prayer pot, huh? Oh, what did I get? 43 Slayer! Oh dear, you seem to be dead. Hi, Romeo. I'm Felipa. Wow, you're a fox! It's a shame about Juliet, but maybe we can meet up later. Who's Juliet? We need more men like Romeo in the world. Alright, it's time for some lamp collection. I would love my rewards. Thank you so much. And I believe we have 2 lamps from Mr. Varrock. More herblore experience from the Mori one. I would love my reward. More herblore. I'd be loving the reward of Fremenic boots, and then I want to claim for Kandarin too. 2.5, 2.5. Nice. Can you upgrade my Staff of Iban? Yeah, I want to be 200k poor. Please, take it away from me. Thanks, dude. Oh, my name's Tishwaji. Yeah, that looks pretty normal to me. So apparently if you stand over here... do this. That's so janky. I'm not going to be perfectly on 45 defense after this. Oh, no. I will improve my strength and stamina. I think it lands on 46 defense, 50 attack, 51 strength, and 53 HP. That's my predictions. And survey says... if you squint your brain, I was right on all 4 of them. How did I first try that? Alright, hang on. I gotta read something here. Drop trick for roughly... so this is like the tech that Bodhi's talking about. for magic logs. I'm curious, but I have a feeling it's going to be really, really obnoxious to do. But why not? Let's try out new things. All right, I put the seeds on the floor just in case this guy takes them. I want to see if I'm able to plant them when I don't have a totem pole. Let's see. If not, then the seeds, I think, are just a wash. And I missed my marker. It had to be done before the quest was finished. Oh, it works. How long does it take for this thing to die? Oh. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. Yo, this method is busted! What? Oh, it's so broken. Okay, well, unfortunately, you are unable to obtain Yomi seeds after finishing the totem. So if you want to do this method, I would probably stock up on at least 150 Yomi seeds. This is what 90 seeds got me. Maybe even go to 200 just in case. Because once you pass a certain point, they're impossible to get. We've tried it out. We've been the guinea pig. Oh well, live and you learn. At least we got 9 of them. Alright, surgical precision with this. Put them all into Herblore. We are getting the fattest stacks right now. We have 120,000 Herblore experience, and we've pretty much just teleported into the herb sack with Legends Quest. Holy shit. Oh, wait, I finished 50 fire making and didn't even notice. I've been just yapping the whole time. Holy crap. Yay, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna start keeping the rest of the teaks now because we're about to pop this level. I am on the verge of dying. I have lost like 30 HP, 2 ticking teaks. This is getting so scary, guys. I might lose the hardcore to birds. And there it is. We have our 60 woodcutting. Now let's get the hell out of here before we die. To birds. Combat point! 2 combat points! Oh my god, the combat that was achieved right there. Alright, we have 8 rewards. Let's see what we're looking at here. Maybe we just pop the magic logs instantaneously. And... Nope. Nope. We're not him. Alright, come on. Magic logs. Pyromancer top. Oh my god. Oh my god, burnt page? Oh my god, U-seed? Oh my god? Oh my god? I need at least 1 free inventory space. Dang it. Looks like there's nothing in there. Hang on. Just double check. Those are from the Yomi trees from before. Nope. No magic logs. Looks like we're doing another solo. And a 1. And a 2. And 3. Suck my dick. Alright, come on then. Just give me the magic logs already. Wrong log.
Collection log slot.
Oh my god, warm gloves. Wrong log. Very wrong log. Wrong log again. Alright, I'm gonna like this because we're not below 15 right now. Since healing these gives you like more than double the amount of points it used to before the changes. Like when I'm clutching, I'm just gonna run from one side of the arena to the other and heal every single pyromancer along the way. And it doesn't matter what you heal them for. You can heal them for 2, you can heal them for their full HP. You still get 75 points for it. Alright, there's also the buffer, like when you're lighting a brazier. You click the brazier and then knife log, and then the experience drops in 1 tick behind each other. We have the biggest like esports tech ever here. When the brazier's broken, you can click brazier and then click the pyromancer, and it still fixes the brazier. Alright, observe esports again. Wintertodd esports. Esports. Show me some magic logs, please and thank you. There's no logs. No logs. Wrong log. Please. I need at least 1 inventory space. There's no Renars or Snappy D's either. Please. This last pull, I beggeth thee. Pyromancer hood and still no magic logs. Boy. Give me the magic logs so I can go to the mass world. No logs of any kind. Wrong logs. There's a phoenix pet following me right now. Get out of the way, frog. Okay then. I'd rather have the magic logs, truth be told. I'm a no-log Larry. At least I got a bird, so I'm a bird Barry now. I have to do an over-the-top reaction as a streamer and YouTuber for getting my first pet. We'll give John a little something to work with. Maybe he can make some stupid zoomer edit with like the honking horn at the end. What? No way! I got the pet! Alright, you guys ready for the big poll? 40,300 Wintertodd points for 81 polls. And we will definitely get to 75 off the mass game we're going to go do after this. There's maple, there's teak, there's yew, there's mahogany, there's oak, there's quite literally every log that we pulled from this reward poll, except magic logs. Someone fucking died. Why are there bones here? Alright, did that do all of them? It did. All the Wintertodd CAs are finished. We don't have to come back here unless we want to get 99 for whatever reason, or like 90 for that Master Clue step. And we have the Desert Treasure 2 requirement. Unfortunately, no magic logs, but we have ways to get them in the future. This would have been nice to get them out of here in 0 time, unless... Can Yeah, right. Hey, anyone wondering where the hardcore is? As I'm on my main, just casually doing this this new normal mode, challenge mode layout raid. Here he is. He's doing his best. All right, no one cares about what the loot is. This is where the real content is. Undying raid team. Anything else to go with that? Yes. A dark relic? Oh my good golly gosh. I think this dark relic will go on to, I want to say, this skill right here, the one with the leaf. Yes, sir. And the hardcore should get a task for that. Yes, sir. Stop, drop, and roll. I did so much. Quick, everyone type a number in chat. What do you think my max hit's going to be? I'm strength potting to 60 strength. As soon as I see the max hit, I'm hitting the clip button. 12. How's my hardcore? Great question. You just got done playing with lasers. Perfect trio. Oh, Scavenger is still here facing me, and I got nothing. Immortal Raid Team and Dust Seeker for 9 points, and he's still working on the Scavenger. And we got nothing. You know, what is it, like, this whole entire green line right here? Like, 4 points of this was Wintertod, and then the rest of it was all just, like, stuff that you can lobby if you really want to. All I have to get now is 39 more points, and I will have no more Prayer Drain and Barrows when we get there fairly soon. Whatever video this crap ends up being in, it's just going to be boosting into more boosting. It's like, what happens to the solo part of Iron Man, men? The Colon Orb's down to 1. I get the last hit while capturing the final point. I get his soul fragments, dump him in, and we're off to his boss with a rune sword and a strength amulet. Alright, once it's under 60, I can leave on cold one and not get over this much. So 22 zeal for like a 4-minute-ish game. I think I'm just not going to come back here until I have at least like a DSIM and a DDS. I think that's what we're going to go with. But I will take one of these for the road and see what it's like. I'll have a little bit of a taste. I like LMS better. Yes, the palm tree finished growing. I will check the health of it. Oh, that's the last one for medium, you say? Oh, is it now? Oh, I just happened to be in the area. I think I'll go scoop that up right now. In the snazzy YouTube voice. I have achieved more diary, and I have lamped more herblore. Thank you so much. Why is there no animation going off? I finished the quest. Wait a minute. Isn't there supposed to be like a giant shimmer going on here? Da-ding! I have another rune shop to buy from. The best rune shop to buy from. Quest helper? I'm asking nicely. The amount of times that I have done this quest in the past couple of years, and for whatever reason, you tag every single bush. It is always the one that I have tagged magenta. It's not any of the others. It is only this one. It's never any of the rest. I don't know why we're tagging all of these when it's literally this one. It's not a secret. It's not a shuffle. It is not, like, bound to any account. It is always the same bush every time. And we're still just tagging all of them still. Sir, a second barrel has hit the tent. And I claim my agility experience? I kicked an 8, and that was my max. I like the idea of the crystal shield for moons, but the rune kite shield having a single-digit amount of a defense difference means it does just about as well. And I don't think it's worth inconveniencing me about 1,000,000 coins for it. The main reason is, I believe, in the hard one. Kill an elf with a crystal bow. You don't really want to be buying crystal bows, and I don't think I'm going to be buying crystal shields either. I don't see any world where I actually use any of these items for any reasonable purposes. So, the end of this quest, I am picking the crystal bow for all those reasons. Shields are for wimps, give me the bow. Ta-da! Oh boy. There's only one thing that comes next. Oh boy. Is this guy chosen like the last one? Nope. He fucking sucks. One thing, admittedly, I forgot to do when I did this quest in Forestry, / I didn't think to do it, was bringing one pure essence with me. When I did Morning's End Part 2, you're fucking kidding me. Oh! Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. First try Chompy. Released a Fatsy Toadies inside the time-locked kitchen. These are the first ever super attack potions ever being made on the new tree. Oh wait, it doesn't stop there. Because I have here, in production in my inventory, as we're speaking, the first ever super strength potions being made on the new tree. Thank you. That's 60 herblore. I have completed my first ever hunter contract. Now, the reasoning behind this, Desert Treasure 1's next up on the menu for me, and we didn't really get lucky on the magic log front when we did the 75 fire making grind. We're not him like that. And apparently you can get magic logs from doing these. And I need to get Hunter up to like 70 anyway. So the plan is we get it to 58. And when it gets there, I can get pretty much guaranteed magic logs from this anyway. So that's what we're gunning for. And give me that sack. Yeah, okay. Embertailed jerboa. God damn it, Bobby, do I look like I know what an embertailed jerboa is? He needs my help. Wait, will I get a kebab? Oh my god, I just got a kebab from a Surtur. I have just finished Leagues 5 again. Playing RuneScape as intended, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, 12 rumors, it's not too bad. Oh, we can go to Desert Treasure 1. I am not doing Desert Treasure 1 until I already have 200 quest points. That is wild. Hey, yo. What the f*** are the slaves doing in the void, man? Oh, they're trying to break into the smoke dungeon because they want the treasure. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, shit. Return the smoke diamond. All right, starting amount is 148, so we'll do reverse math later to double check. What? Bro, my thieving is in Dicklow, and it took 3. Forestry had 90 thieving, and it took him well over 20 lockpicks. I'd like an explanation for this. Is there anything we can do to get to him? No. Oh, elemental weaknesses. You're getting f***ed up, boy. All right, so I'm saving this for a very specific part. Like that. Keep this open. Ta-da! I really want his old model back, man. Like the one that looked like a floating top half of a ghost fox with humanoid features. Please just bring that one back for the end of the quest. We can have this model after. Just let us have that. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to get 20,000 magic experience, but the experience drop clearly said 20,007. Why are we slipping in these unpolled Easyscape updates, Jagex? What are we doing here? Did not burn. Did not burn. And it did not burn. Of course, I prep 3 and none of them burn. If I prep 1, it will burn immediately, even with 50 cooking. Give me 1 and give me 2. I can go get the mithril gloves. Alright, so we're going to mix our corn flour with this milky mixture. This looks so good. I would destroy this thing. Alright, now just a monkey left. This is Salmon Esports. Esports, I have cooked. Holy streak. All the salmon, 238k an hour. Now time for the tuna. No, I'm out of raw fish, and I have 9,000 experience left. There's got to be something in there. That's still above 300k an hour for sorties. That was fun, kinda. Flossy Dachshund, the raw one. The bank's right here. And every trade is about 2.5k cooking experience. All right, that's everything. 66. Finished. Now we can get the Chef's Delight for the +4 boost and cook the snake. Where the f did they all go? Oh, hello. Oh. There she is. We have our +4 boost and a little distraction. One thing I've never understood about this quest is, like, I can't throw the rope to grab another banana. It says you better not take another, but you could just drop it. I don't get the reasoning behind that. All right, now I can sip it safely. For 70 cooking, and ow. How is it the first one is like always the winner? And now it's time for the big boy fight. Oh boy. So my stats are absolute, I'll be blunt. They're dog shit, but it's winnable. And for that we will use science. Science. This guy's just sitting here just like letting me do this too. Yeah, I don't care. Kill that stupid banana. Alright, that one was quick. The monsters that attack at 3 tick attack you sooner, and Red X will not work on them like that. Monsters that attack at 4 tick speed and higher, it will work. That is the scary one over there. This is just going to be a long waiting game because this thing can hit you 40 damage in one attack, and I don't want to be on the receiving end of that with a max hit point pool of 56. No thanks. The next boss in RFD is without a doubt the scariest boss I've had to face to date. It can hit up to 40 damage in a single attack, and considering I'm cosplaying a pure, there's a very real chance of this. I don't think we need a math lesson on why this is spooky with only 56 hit points. One mistake at the wrong time,
and we're dying to another quest boss.
Her attack speed is 4, so in theory this should be fine. Guess I have to give her a fair fight then. I just don't want to f around with that one. Alright, so we're fighting her now. Alright, I need full inventory for this. Why did it randomly start walking away? Why did it randomly start walking away? Nah, what the f is going on with this thing, man? Why is it doing that?
After several tries attempting this boss via conventional means, even with some red X stalling for the phases where my damage is lacking, and I'm still falling short of a successful fight, it was time to get crafty, no matter how stupid it looked.
Okay, option 3. Cheese the f out of it. This is way too stressful for a fucking quest boss, man. It's poisoned. It's taking damage. Alright, this is the win con. This is how we have to do it. Another 20-minute fight, because I can't beat it normally. Alright, we win. We win. Just have to wait it out. It's over. Alright, let me get some food for this dude. Holy crap. Multi-hit stacking motherfucker. Oh. 64 combat barrels gloves! Ah! That was so unnecessarily stressful, man. Give me my fucking herblore experience. You stupid bitch. I will take my Barrows gloves. Oh, it's time to go play the game now, I think. I'm gonna search one at a time. Dude, what the This account's kind of blessed, I think. Let's fucking go. I want to see my max hit before this task ends. Come on, just bash this dwarf in the head. Unlucky. Werewolves. I'm gonna try and kill the ones by the start of the agility course so people see me and maybe somebody's like, bro, what the f is bro doing? Oh, there's my max. I hit an 18. Kind of a weapon now. I'm about to clog. Check this out. I just clogged. Damn, 1,069 Slayer experience. That's nuts. Okay, that's 48 Slayer, and honestly, I'm not a fan of rat tasks at all. Like, I'm gonna run out of my tasks before I find one that's undamaged. Like, this is terrible. More herblore. And I have boot 2. Okay, so really quick, I don't really want to do this quest, Twilight's Promise. The main reason is because I keep misclicking this every time I'm alking, and it's great that I don't have the quest done because I don't accidentally teleport to Civitas Illa Fortis. The second I finish it, I'm gonna start teleporting here, like, probably once every hour with alking. That's all I get from it? 3,000 gaming experience? What the f? Yes, I can pet the bird now. Alright, that should be the last of the points. Put me above 250 total heal. Yes. I'll come over here, and I will buy my Ectoplasmator. And this is going to be important for me in about 2 minutes. It recommends 75 combat. Dude, a 75 combat will get folded up like a fucking piece of paper to the Blood Moon. Why are we suggesting 75? Oh no, I have Civitas Illa Fortis teleport now. I'm gonna be misclicking left, right, and center. This will be the first time I've ever killed this NPC in my life. And from what I understand, I get a 4 max hit base increase against these things, so they're very good to train against. Bro, what the f was that? Alright, and there was that 20 prayer drop as well from the Ecto thing. I think I got hit. Why did I click that name, man? Like, why did I right-click him? Oh, see that right there? That's the work of this, the Ectoplasmator. 0 time prayer, Just gonna keep generating and generating, and we have to fight a lot of these things, a lot of barrows. We're just gonna bring it everywhere. It's just free prayer experience now, and I've talked that good about how shit prayer is to train on hardcores. Oh, I'm out of fire runes. Oh, ooh, hello. Gimme. Now it's time to super train. Current grind on the development of tree set. 60 attack so I can wield the vicious curved sword colored of the blood red moon lord. I don't know, whatever follow says. It's a dragon scimitar. I did not mean to teleport. It happened. I misclicked fucking this thing. Gimme. That. Devil. 60 attack. I can now wield the outdated dragon scimitar. Now we will train on strength so we can get into that lovely warriors guild. Give me something cool. Oh, the food reserves are not looking great. We're having to break into the emergency swordfish. And I think I am not going to do well against this thing. I think this boss is going to beat my cheeks, but let's give it a shot anyway. 1/3 of my food is already gone, and we haven't gotten to the second set of guys yet. I think we need more strength levels and maybe a dragon dagger before coming back here. So the game plan is to try and get the bone mace from Scurious whenever I get tasked for it. We're going to do our little tutorial, hope we get rat, and then come here. But I want to get the bone mace from the private one first, because the solo one has a lot of hands. Oh, no, wait. Oh, if I kill the rats, it decrements my Slayer task. Oh, I did not think about that. Like I said, the plan is just simply to get lucky. And look how magical this thing is when you actually find one that's not 1 HP. Hey, even like with the blades, the strength experience is like kind of comparable to like Nagawa's. That's kind of nuts. With 53 strength, that's how much you get an hour. And now I have Scurious weapon. Oh my god, I just clogged. Alright, so here's the system I have in mind right now. I'm going to get myself up to 99 Slayer task completions, and if I get rats at all during that, we're going to go do the group Scurious boss fully alone and not kill the tiny rat so we can milk as much Slayer experience out of it as possible and get some fat combat experience out of it since we have the bone mace. If we don't see rats after finishing 99 Slayer tasks, we're just going to run down group Scurious and power ourselves into 75 combat, or 70, I haven't decided yet, so we can get better Slayer tasks as the 100s. That's the idea. And depending on where we land, we'll end up getting a Dragon Defender too. We'll see. Rats! Rats! We're the rats! Imagine I get another spine from this. Nah, but that would be funny though. That was a really, really fat Slayer experience drop. 2138. But holy crap, that took forever to do. That was like almost a 10-minute fight. I think I'm just gonna go with training combat up first before doing that, because that's just Garbo. Oh, alright, what do I do with this now? Do I make the bow, I guess, later? I don't have a U-bow, so I can't make it. I don't know what to do with it. Right, I'm still sold on the idea of just killing the solo one and leaving the little rats alive to make the most out of my Slayer task, because the big one just does not seem time worth it. And then after the Slayer task is done, we'll kill this thing normally. What the fuck are these spines, man? What? Okay, I think they call me the bipolar Scurious Slayer because I'm gonna go back to normal. I'm just gonna be a man and just rough out the normal 120 times. 50 Slayer! 59 strength! Oh, looks like the rats timed out. It's been an hour since they spawned. Okay, so the rats despawn after 1 hour of existing. That is some random and interesting knowledge. Alright, this is something I should have picked up earlier. Papa. These fights go on long enough where I can dump 40 DS specs after Bone Dagger, and I'll have full spec for the next fight afterwards. So, that was the longest Slayer task ever. But I think it was worth it. That was a huge amount of Slayer points, and now I think I get this from Not Instance. Let's see. I do. Efficient pest control. 43,000 Slayer experience from that, but it took a long time to chew through. This is the first collection. I don't remember how many days. I think 3. 4 days of double teaks and 1 herbs. 6 prayer pots out of it. I'm also going to be taking away the herbs since I'm not really going to need that much anymore. The amount I get is negligible, and I'd much rather have the 400 maples a day to toss into fletching so I can actually start working on unlocking broads, unlocking grapple, stuff like that. All right. That is 65 strength finished off. I want to go try out sulfurs and see how my newfound strength is there. If it's like the same experience as this, I'm just going to stay there till 65 because that's free supplies and this is draining my prayer pots. Yeah, this just beats fucking Scurious, man. Like, it beats Scurious. It's free supplies. I don't have to one-tick click the whole time. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay here till 65. This place is nice. Ooh, 45 prayer. I have budget augury now. All from the potato. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be bipolar again and jump back to Turiel Slayer until I get a rat's task, and then I'm just gonna stop. I don't know, close up, it honestly looks like I'm just like wielding 2 rotten bananas on sticks. Alright, so I get to skip 3 times. I just need her to assign something that isn't total dog shit. What the fucking... What? That's probably not too bad. Okay, we'll go do that. Alright, I have my 2 items. I have my simi, and... Alright. I forgot something that I should have right now. Hang on, we're taking a trip. Hang on, we're going over here. I completely forgot about a reward that I should have right now. I forgot to pick up this. I have the herblore level for it now. We're taking that, thank you. I can pick up literally every herb. I will have guams, I will have marintils for days, and I think you use them in a new herblore activity, so... Like, I want to be picking up everything, and its mom. Especially its mom.
We the rats.
No more Slayer. We save this until we have Fire Cape Defender now. And in the meantime, I will go back to my sofa boys. Ta-da! Warriors Guild time! Why the f*** is there a tree in the house blocking the front f***ing door? Alright, we have 1,000 tokens. Made faster because of the Easy CA diary. And hopefully my defender luck is a bit better than Forest Trees was. Alright. Like, 29 tokens, hell yeah. I have 273 Cyclops kills, man. And 3 defenders, what is going on? I'm making the prediction now. The first 7 are just gonna take me, like, double rate for every single one, and the Dragon Defender I'll just get in 2 seconds. I still have more Longbones than I do defenders from Cyclopses. This is insane. Combo. 58 defense into 70 fucking magic. Holy shit. I'm so fucking strong, man. Where is it? Where's the drop? Thank you. Oh, it was on kill 420. Blaze it, baby. Let's go. Oh my god, they're actually coming in. I'm actually getting defenders as drops now. Here they come. And now it's Dragon Simi time. Now we look like an actual beast. 60 defense. Let's go. Now I can train on strength. Rune Defender. Alright, so here's the total kill count for all the defenders. 7 defenders, 548 kills. You guys can do the math on that. Yep, told you. I'll go stupidly dry on the other ones, and then just get this thing basically right away. So, yeah, we're done with it. That was literally 10 kills to the big ones, and we have Dragon Defender. Absolutely crazy work. First ever Hespori. Yeah, f*** it, we'll take a bucket. Alright, I'm gonna be bold and predict it's gonna be like 80 to 85 minutes for a full completion, but we'll simply just go with this and wing it. We have the overpowered fight caves plugin to tell us where everything spawns instead of having to look on the wiki, so I don't think it'll be too bad. 2130 to major. I think that might be wreck. I'm not sure though. Oh, look at these guys. Is there anything we can do to get to them? No. That is 18 CAs and the cheesiest of capes. 13 points left. We can go do barrows. Oh, you guys want to know something funny? So I have a tile marked here from a long time ago. So you see this tile right here? Do not stand on it for whatever reason. Oh my fucking god, ancient shard! Did I extend the Veld? No, I'm not spending points on anything yet because I only have 140 and I would like to keep those for skipping to get something optimal. Because this task completion is 450 Slayer points. It's the first like big swing that I get. We say Fire Giants in the Karlm Slayer dungeon. Could honestly be a lot worse, that's fine. Nice, I just got the win by default for that. Oh, he's mad. Alright, I think that was like 4 wins in a row, or... No, I had 1 loss in there. That got me 3,000 arrows. Come to pop. About an hour of LMS, 544k. Dude, look how hard this fit goes, though. I'm kind of slaying right now. Dude, what in the elemental update is this? I forgot to bring bracelets with me, too. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Oh, My first ever brimstone key. And it would appear as though I've forgotten to bring the herb sack with me. I can't help myself with the brimstone key, so I have to open this now. I actually just, I have no self-control. I need to know. Oh my god, I got the pet! How much more experience am I gonna pull from this? I meant to, like, do math earlier. I was, like, calculating the 2 quests that I'm gonna be doing after. Because I'd rather, like, get to the point where the experience from those 2 quests will, like, put me at 58 rather than, like, just burger grind 58 right now. It doesn't feel good. I could leave right now, actually. I'll finish this task and then, like, those 2 quests will, put me over. Actually, no, what the fuck am I saying? If those 2 quests put me at 58, I'm just gonna peace now and come back here with the mask and murder these things. So yeah, this is the plan. Get these both to 70, so we have a lot of the Barrows gear taken care of. We'll get that to 70 over the course of Barrows, I'm sure. If not, we'll just come back here and solve everything. And I don't think any of the Barrows items actually matter for weapons. Like, zombie axe is all we're gonna need for a while anyway. Holy f***, that combo. Oh my god. King javelins are so filthy, man.
Hey, wanna hear a joke? It's a classic. Stop me if you've heard it before. What's the difference between you and an alive person? The live person didn't get killed.
I cracked myself up. That might be the joke of the fucking millennium right there. Iron in your name? You must be exterminated. I'm sorry. But you have to go. Alright, I have all the rune arrows I need now for a nice little sulfur vacation. Alright, we'll take everything. Thank you. Alright, it's time for sulfurs. Alright, so now that all of our LMSing is done, time to train here for like 4 hours. He's walking. He's walking here. Hey, yeah, keep walking, buddy. Bada bing. Now we switch to defense, and I will see you in 3 hours. Hold your laughter, contain it as best you can. About to get the funniest level ever. 73 magic. Funniest shit I've ever seen. 95k an hour at 70 strength, just criminal? Yeah, baby, welcome to 2025 RuneScape. We're not RS3, by the way, I promise. Alright, that's right about where I want the experience to be. And I am not running back to go make more potions, so we're done with the training regiment. This is fucking... What in the gear combination am I looking at? Double Virtus, Arcane, Ancient Staff. Thank you for buying the bonds, which I buy off the Grand Exchange. I gotta wonder who conceives a child, brings it into the world, and decides these are the names that they land on. Like Sarah, Olivia, Brittany, or... just way too good of name. No, we had to land on these two. The true test, if this account is lucky or not, is what happens when I climb up this. If there is a guard camping the balcony, it's a doomed seed, and we have to reset the whole account. Not doomed. How did a rat get in that room? What? I have never seen a rat in the front room before. What? I think I'm done here. Okay. Now I have access to Wily Cat, so when we go stew boosting later, we're good to go. And we let our cat hang out with us for a couple of hours. Like, one of my favorite things about this quest, they're just discussing, you know, I think that's true. And he's like, shut the fuck up, stop yelling. Like, bro, they're whispering to each other. And, oh, God, we got a lamp from this. I'm like a little off with the Knight's Crown training to get 70, but we have to go get a zombie axe first. What? Who the fuck is selling? What? This has to be some fucking Ultimate Iron Man that just finished the chambers and sold their shit here. And we're just not bagging irrits on an Ultimate. What the World 474 if you want to come scoop these, I guess. I remember having to, like, attack a bunch of zombies. Did they remove that part from here? Never mind, I guess we're just done. Okay, time to go get our axe. Yeah, I agree. Alright, we're gonna cast some defensive just for a few spells because I'm not quite 70 defense yet, or 20k away is all I need. That's it. And now we wait for the herb and plank printing machine to go burr. Oh, there she is. We have the broken zombie axe taken care of, but we didn't care if we went Gry on this thing just because we're here until 78 magic anyway, so yeah, let's see how many more of these things we collect on the way to that. I'm doing the first deposit of the herb sack from the first trip. See how many Renars we got? 11. Can you mind bomb for the portal? You can, but you need 80 to mind bomb for it. I'm going to 78 so I can red stew boost for that shit. And we're turboing. 75! Oh no. No, no, where is it? Okay, we have a casket. The most ideal loot would be 6 rune plate bodies. Will we get that? No. That's still kind of good, though. We're saved a little bit on the money front, so let's go sell some of that right now. Casket number 2. Big money, no rollies, no runescapes. That's the other D-hide. So I have full, quote-unquote full black D-hide now. I got D-hide now. We're balling. We have just barely, and I mean barely enough to get us to the promised land of 78 magic. We scraped hella hard. We also could have just played one more game, fellas. Gotten 2 more rune arrow packs, but you know, this is funnier. So second zombie axe, that was like, the first one was at 450, this one was at 2200, so quick math, 6, like double drop rate to get another one, and all it's gonna do is just turn it to 96k. No, the runes are gone. Okay, well, we have that much more to go, so we're just going to alch the rest of it. I'm not doing another loop of purchasing runes. Let's take a look. This is the loot from all of the zombies that I killed. It was like close to 2500, and yeah, that's it right there. And we net profit on herbs as well. And this time, not only did I have the levels to make it, but I had the levels to equip it. We're so back. I'll make the other one too. Oops! Did I do that? Come to this guy's shop over here in the corner. Take my bones. 22,000 construction experience, and we teleport to 49. I just need one more level to make the portal. Alright, the centerpiece. I'm going to build all the portals. I'm only going to direct one for now, but we have to go do a bit of alching and a little bit of spice hunting as well first. And that's it. 78's done! Woo! Now time to play Spice Roulette, baby. Let's go. I'm hyped up for this one. Every single red I'm getting is just 1. Like, we had that 1 Fortos, but everything else is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. Bitch and ye shall receive, as they say. Bitch and ye shall receive. Bitch and ye shall receive. Everyone hates Karen, but, like, you know, eventually they will take her coupons. Done. Barrow's portal. Finished. My buddy Krisky, he's only got... Wait, he only has 9 clears? Can I really trust this guy? I thought he said he was an expert, but it looks like he hasn't even met the 50 KC mark yet for the We Do Raids channel. I don't know, I think I'm raiding with a bit of a noob. Kill it. What? Wait, it dies to fucking snare damage? What? Oh my god, we're getting overrun. Go for the skip, go for the skip. Esports. Alright, should be 4 for the blood. Salve warning, salve warning, salve. Do not take it off. Do not unequip it at the end. Appropriate tools. That's all I need from here. Thank you, Mr. Kriskies. I've completed a tier. Give me my herb experience and give me the anti-prayer drain at Barrows. Yeah. Well, there we are. Finally at Barrows. Hitting like a truck with Windwave. Love the current year. And no prayer drain from the mask coming up because great hilt. Yeah, if I play the runs correctly, then I shouldn't have to drink any prayer at all through anything, unless it's like an emergency for whatever reason. So, we're zero supplying Barrows. It's big. And first chest. Boo. 30 max hit with Airwave. Jared Fogel of Barrows. Isn't that the guy from like Superbad? Like the one that got the fake ID? I'm the McLovin of moons. In this day and age, that's actually really good. That's unironically really good. We got boppers for moons, baby. 4th chest. Oh, we got it! I don't have to bring the spec weapon anymore. Huge for the program. Item go. God, I'm a Barrows novice! Give me the money. Why did that take 10 years to pop up? What? It's like, it was blank and the... Okay. I was like, why is there an empty spot there? Oh, I didn't even notice. I got a prayer level from the Ecto thingy. I have the heart prayer now. If you ever need proof that the game is still alive, simply just come to Barrows. Oh, wait, we got another one. This guy's a beast. Wait, I have to look at that fucking name again. What was that name? You know, there we go. We got a wily cat now. Oh my god. Wait, where are the letters? I can't go in reverse. We have named the cat. Cat. I am the champion of Barrows. Yeah, let me just pull this real quick. Watch this drive.
Collection log slot.
Oh! Clog! Oh, that was quick. And we're 1 out of 3. We have the tank body, we just need the tank helm and the tank legs. Back to back. Dude. Actually just never lucky, man. So bullshit. Dog shit game, man. Yo, he upgraded. saw this guy in full mystics earlier. He got an Aram skirt. He's banging now. Double chest. 44 coins. All right. Chest number 50. Gimme. Oh. All right, we're taking a little break from barrows for now. Oh, don't go out there. It's not safe out there. Alright, I think that's me 50th win. Is it? Yeah. I will take a copious amount of rune arrows. About that much to be exact. And it'll take me 50 win cape. Thank you so much. Time to go sell all of them for money. And now I'm the proud owner of 1.4 million gold pieces. Alright. Watch this drive. And there it is.
I'm fuming. Alright, come on, something on 69. Go!
Why you bullying me?
Give me an item for that. Well, got an item for that. I don't think I get a max hit off of it. I have an Aram's rope skirt now. Let me see what the accuracy difference is. I am not high. Oh, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour from Barrows. I might have forgotten that we need to go do the Knight's training ground to actually get 70 defense. That was incredibly difficult, and now I have 70 defense. I can wear the Aram's robe skirt. Now, the DPS difference from using this over a Mystic Bottom. My accuracy goes from a whopping 62% to 64. Look at that difference. Alright, give me the back-to-back. And why you bully me? That's not one of the better helms, but it's a helmet at least for now. I might settle for this one, but I really wanted a Torag or a Guthan one. Okay, no, the helmets are the same. All right, never mind. For some reason, I thought this had lower defense stats. I think I'm thinking of the Brassard and the skirt. But this is actually perfect, so I just need tank legs, and we're done. Oh, that's a duplicate. Haha! In the back-to-back, we get nothing. Oh, what the? Well, that's never happened to me before. At least not in the main game worlds. What the f***? And those of them I think are just useless, but cool. That's kind of funny. 109 drop rate? I know, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm just going to hit like a 50, 60, 70 dry streak. Unless I back-to-back a double chest with legs. Like W once said, watch this drive. I want to personally thank the engineer for going incredibly dry for me so that I may flourish and spoon items, and my buddy Yugi Moto for teaching me the power of the heart of the car. Oh, guess I'm just him. Okay then, thank you Yugi Moto. Alright, baby. Do that back full back. Dude, I am the unluckiest fucking person in this game. It is disgusting. Who the fuck is selling blood runes to the Mage Guild shop? Death sentence. Minimum penalty for that. I mean, this is why they call me the Quentin Tarantino of Barrows. And for the big 100, we get...
Nothing.
Never lucky. 9, 10, 11 items.
100 chests.
That's pretty good. How can I be so dry when I'm streamer? I know! It's supposed to make the game look exciting, not boring. I should be getting an item on every chest, if not 2. I didn't say I was getting something. I didn't say it would be new. Get tank legs so we can just go to moons already. Thank you. 120. We're hitting that dry patch I was telling you about. Since we got that huge fucking surge of items all at once, now we're just gonna start getting nothing for like a while. I will take nothing.
Nothing.
Shit. I mean, I'm stacking up fucking hella runes. Like, this looks so fucking sick right here. Favorite light beer. It's one that is not in America, actually. My favorite light beer is a Carlsberg. Probably the best beer ever. And for that Carlsberg ad, I will take the end of my dry streak. New technically ends it. And let's see, the last item I think was on 105. We went to 163. I told you, after that fat streak, I would get a fat dry streak. That's how it always works. Everything's all evened up now, pretty much, after that double chest into single chest into single chest, back 3 back madness. No, it's a do. Gimme. Oh no. Oh dear, this is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Alright, in the words of George W., watch this drive. Oh, freaking sweet! I got an arm staff! Oh, you gotta be f***ing me with the We're taking a little mini break with this 55 mining level. Go do the Heart of Darkness quest. I dodged a special attack. Oh my god. You're not allowed to special attack. Dude, he just fucking AGS spec'd me. First, I'm not allowed to spec, but he's allowed to AGS me? What kind of fair fight is this? Oh, wait, there's experience in there. Wait, did I just get me 70? It did. I'm 70 agility now. We're gonna do Moxie because I'm just gonna 0 time train attack. I'm realizing the hole in my plan right now. I can't smash on attack. I have realized the problem here. Okay, I need 75 strength anyway to wield Demakalakili Wakawakas or whatever the f. So the plan is to get like, glacial thingies and then get an attack. That's the plan. Kabloom. No prayer task. Alright, so until the pendant, travel back here kind of sucks, so get the pendant is what I'm hearing. Oh, I heard a thingy. Yes! Teleporting! New PB. 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I just wanted to do 20 for the, like, KCCA, and we're gonna go do small ones now, especially since we have this. So my main concern is building through prayer potions. Like, I can make more. I've got, like, a stack of Renard here. It's not like we're totally on empty, but I don't want to really be using my prayer potions on Moxie this early like that. And we're only 1/5 of the way of the drop rate. Plus, one tick flicking like that is stupidly annoying. That's why I didn't really like Scurious. Thankfully, there's the little ghosty spirits outside, the ice ones. They drop the hammers. And we need to train some combat anyway, because I need 70 attack for that Aram Staff, and the Thorax Hammers, and the Macarinas in the future, and I need 75 strength for the Macarinas in the future too. So, multiple birds, one stone. These are unfortunately not AFK like their Sulfur brethren, but they're still good experience. There's like less experience per hour than the Sulfurs, but I'm also going to be grinding out my hammers. I really, really, really want for Blue Moon. That's a massive increase over what I've got right now. 70 attack! I can wield that Aram Staff, and we stay here anyway. Oh shit, I got 52 prayer from the potato. I think it's a Barak I already used that prayer too.
Hey guys, Kermit the Frog here. We just got 82 magic in old school RuneScape by casting High Alchemy at the Frost Beasts in Varlamort.
Yo, 73 strength. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh. Like 1.5 drop rate, and I have these stupid boppers. Bop, bop. Alright, let's go kill one of Moxolotl with this thing. Bopped. New PB. Why didn't I get... Oh my god, I spec with the DDS at the start. Alright, there we go. First try. And now we're not coming back here until we have max gear to do the speed run. And now we can equip that Aram Staff that we got like 7 hours ago. Like, yeah, right here. First kill back. Legs. Gimme. No! Dude, we just hit back-to-back 31s. It's the power of the Aram Staff upgrade. Iron Man. Give me them legs on 200! I don't know if that's my 3rd or 4th. I also have the Cavalry Portal unlocked. I haven't even done the fucking Laner quest yet. It's on my ever-growing list of things to do. Like getting his legs. What the fuck? Hey, yo! Well, I have the weapon for the Hydra task, and I got my tank legs like I said I was going to. Oh, there you go. That's all my loot from Barrows. We got triple hammers, triple skirts. Or no, triple hammers, double skirts, triple Darok plate bodies, a rope skirt, a helm, 2 Gutton's bodies, a bow, a spear, a brassard, 2 Thorax helms, a staff, an axe, a chain skirt, and a partridge and a pear fucking tree. Let's go to Moons! I'll be taking all the clams for that one. I can't believe I'm buying one of these things. This is like just the biggest scam of all time. 325,000 for... Oh, did that. Alright, well, here's how we look for Moons. We're tanky, and we have every weapon known to mankind for the mid-game Iron Man. This boss, man. This is a stupid shit boss. Yeah, we're about to fuck this thing's fuck up. 26 max hit. That can't be right. The Darok's Axe... Who told me to fucking use the Darok's Axe on a thing? What fucking moron? I'm going back in the chat log. Someone's getting fucking banned. Alright, the first not quest chest. I feel like the quest one was unlucky. This one over, I think, is lucky. Told you. Booms. Back to back. Watch this drive. Bullshit, dude. Always remember, step 1 for traveling. Pet the bird. Nah. 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 This stupid boss, man. Alright, watch me spoon this again. Oh my god, I'm a perilous novice! I want to see, like, is there, like, another speed task? Under 6 minutes. Oh, I'm not doing that in this gear. I'll tell you that right now. 6,000 prayer experience that time. Alright, I'm gonna be banking the DDS. 3. I'm doing my best to remember to not step under so I can just get perfect out the way. Alright, that's the perfect one done. I can go back to doing step unders. Oh my god, a 40 heal. Yeah, that's like why you want to step under in blood as well, because if you step under for the big hit, it doesn't get the big heal. Give me that clog. Give me that clog. Blue Moon Helm.
Combat task completed.
What the hell did I just get there? Oh wait, that's the kill 30 and a trip thing. Yeah, I'm kind of a beast. And back to back. Bullshit, dude. What the f? First mistake was following me. Holy shit. I just got 75 strength and 90 combat at the same time. I'm the perilous champion. That's me, baby. I have done it with the dragon scimitar. Oh, wait, what the? Yo, I got the sub 6 with donkey gear. All right, so what I have left, I need to beat one with their own weapon. And then this one is defeat a moon without consuming any supply. Yeah, okay, bud. All right, I didn't consume any supplies there, so that should do it.
Completed.
Yes, sir. I think I've like put together in my head how I'm going to be doing full completion of this. I'm going to do all the moons even if I've like fully got all their gear, except for Blood Moon. If I finish Blood Moon before I finish the other sets, I'm not touching that fucking boss anymore. Give me an item. Alright, I now have enough prayer experience bank to go unlock Chivalry. So first things first, I actually found out a very interesting mechanic about how this works. So the daily reset happened 38 minutes ago, but Zaf remembers if he has stats for you based on your login time. So daily reset 38 minutes ago, I've been logged in for 3 hours and 40 minutes on the session. I'm going to buy all of these battle staves, and now I'm going to just simply relog, and there should be some there again. Yep. There you go. This is like one of the few things that works that way with the daily reset timer. Now we have 25,721 bone shards. I've been told the math for this is 200 bone shards for 1 sunfire splinter. So we need to get 128. No, that can't be right. 128 shards? Dude, that's nothing. What? That's 2 wave 1s. Can we kill him before the furry? Probably not. We do not get the wave 1 furry skip. Here he comes. The thing that can literally kill us in the blink of an eye. I could do another wave for 80 cannonballs. I could do that, but I think I just want splinters. New collection log slot. If I click that prayer orb, I will die instantly. Tempting. Very tempting. I think I put them in the bank. Out of habit. Yep, I did. They're in the bank. Now one more. As we spam click all of our bones into the thingy off this new gen prayer training method. And I'm out of prayer again. And that was the perfect amount. We can now activate Chivalry! Woo! All for 3% extra damage, I believe it is. Huge game-changing moves are happening here. Who is just leaving a fucking Jamal on the ground? Hello? Like, who's just leaving that weapon on the ground? Yeah, I still think we should have D-Knives in pure bracket. They are very fair. I'm gonna have some defense with Chivalry now, too. Before, I wasn't using that shit at all. There's 5 people in this room. But, like, I'm actually noticing very serious difference at Blood Moon. The fights don't suck that bad anymore. Oh, I have 3 pieces from here, and they're all Blue Moon. Excellent. A little cheeky back-to-back for the Blue Moon Tassets. First chest of the day. I will pull pile of garbage. And skadoosh. Ooh, wait. These have just been outmoded. Alright, so let's do a little stat comparison. The tamales were good for their time. That's a big jump. Almost 50 crush bonus and almost 20 strength bonus. Holy. Bye-bye, tamales. So you can do the rest of the kill with other weapons. It's just the last hit has to be with that moon's weapon. I believe that I am a master of combat with the moon's arrow now. Alright, I can feel the damage difference with these compared to the ice pops. Alright, we're going to try a new tactic for this phase. It's called Don't Thinking. Damn it, it almost worked. Like half worked. Heals 8 now on Step Under. If I Step Under again, it's gonna just start doing 16, so... Can't do that anymore. Haha, smile. Blood Moon! I just have to sit here and just eat it all. Kill it here. I'm just trapped forever. It's the funny number, Casey. I mean, we're bound to get something. Perhaps even a double chest. Funny number. And... unlucky account. I did not just see that. Nah, I did not just see it. What? I'm gonna die. Did I just see a fucking heal other? Oh, chest number 80. Do we get a 5th item? Oh, our first yellow one. We got the bird dick hat. All right, well, that is 5 out of 12 done. Ta-da! We're getting somewhere. Now, for my item move. And now, for my teleport to LMS move. I'll be taking all your loot, thank you very much. How much magic here do I need to not splash, man? Like, that's the better question. 4! Look at this! You're telling me 5! No, 6! What the fuck?
6. Max Mage. Splashes.
Explain, man. Can you explain that to me? Alright, we have another magic switch. Holy shit, it didn't splash. It's the worst item in the game, but in the less than 1% chance of the universe where I kill Port Khazard with a dark bow, an item that takes like 10 ticks for the projectile and damage to register, oh fucking shit! Ladies and gentlemen, the first recorded PK with a dark bow in 2025. Dark bow is the best item in the game. Oh my god, that was big. Alright, 100 KC, the checklist, 5 items. We're pretty much on rate. Not unlucky, but also not lucky. And item for the end of the session? No, never. I killed it. That's gotta be fast. Sub 1 minute? Oh my goodness. And I don't have the stuff to clear it. No bucket. I was told in one of my YouTube comments that you can right-click it and take all. When did this get added to the game? When did that happen? I'm just gonna go AFK really quick. AFK, I'm not here. I'm looking away from the screen. So if any seaweed spores were to pop up, I would not see them. I would miss them. Fucking idiot game. So dumb. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. The Lord knows how many passive birdhouse runs, and just a couple of hunter rumors. We have 63 hunter, and we can finally catch these bad boys. So this is going to be the side skilling grind that goes on in the background until eventually we're ready to throw thousands of these little guys somewhere. Also, now that my subathon is finally over, I can do some stuff in secret, like Mage Arena 2 cape and this, Curse of the Empty Lord, which requires a little bit of travel in the wilderness. And I want to start getting the fletching level up a bit, so we are collecting the resources and throwing some more of our money into the fire. And now it's time to make 126,000 arrow shafts for the future. And welcome to my home until all of these are done. 59 fletching is done. Look at what I've collected down here. I think I'm good on spores for a while now. Now, the first mithril grapples of the account, and with these we can go do 2 diaries that have been looming over me. Grapple number 1, number 2, and grapple number 3. Let's go claim some lamps. The real reward here isn't even the experience lamps, it's the teleports that we're getting to farming patches, finally. We don't have to take the 10-year-long walk to the Falador patch or the Artie patch anymore. This is also the time where I stop lamping Herblore because I don't deem it necessary anymore. It's time to start lamping the actual problem skill on hardcores. Rare. I didn't even get a level from those. And we have one more stop after this. We're not done here. We gotta go somewhere else.
Gotta loop back around, talk to some ghosts.
Up to Rogues, baby.
Where are you guys going? Where are you taking us?
We're going to Rogues.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Yeah. I'll give it a walk to. I'm on 30. Now I gotta stop by Rogues, talk to our ghosts, and we're good bread.
107 chest guy. You want to kill him with us?
I would love nothing more than that.
Get him, Cold. Oh, he's up the ladder.
Alright, where's this little fucker?
I'm gonna pull Chaos Ellie down and we can run on the Scorpion.
Whoa.
Splash on the whole squad. Dude, how weak is this guy? Shit. Alright, I got my piece. We're done. This mini quest. Hardcore Iron Man. We got a little bit of side profile going on here.
All right, 3, 2, 1, release.
I f***ed up. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, Greg.
Sorry, dude. Can you do that again?
No.
Now that's going in now. All right, now the return chest. After not being here for a few days. What? Bullshit. What kind of loot is that? Darts and piles of turds. Yeah, this is a fair weapon to have in LMS. I think we should keep it. I don't know, you look pretty dead to me. First things first, I'll take 1 billion of these, and then I'll take me 100th wind cape. It's the best looking one. And I'll go sell these when I feel like it. 145! Whoa, let's give it up for 145! Give it up for chest 150! 150! Oh, I actually got something! I forgot what this felt like. All right, let's have a little log check, shall we? Got an item rate of 1 in 25 right now. We're starting to climb back a little bit. All right, back to back. Come on. Back to back, please, one time. I told you, after a fat dry streak, they'll start falling in, trickling in like a big old waterfall. And now for my next trick, I will get no unique items out of this chest. I think that's like just enough prayer experience to get piety, though. I'm gonna do one more because I have the inventory, and then I think we're gonna go unlock the new prayer. We definitely have enough after that, so let's go pick up piety really quick, shall we? Oh, 600 prayer experience drops at 1 tick. Ah, so delicious. Found technology to save time with running back to this altar thing, because I'm not a fan of having to run back here multiple times. We have brought Balador's Shield, prayer potion. Recharge prayer. Go. It only recharges half of my weapon. It's nothing. Whatever, I got like a prayer potion dose out of it. Your shitty idea was that, not mine. I would never think of something so fucking terrible. All right, so I'll need 2 prayer potions for a full inventory, but that's a hell of a lot better. We made it. We have piety now. The thing that forestry could not do. You believe this guy's been with me for almost 10 years? Can I even finish this diary right now as it stands? I haven't even done the medium yet. I mean, yeah, after I get like those quests done, I can definitely finish this diary off. So that's a post-moons thing to do. But we're not doing moons for a couple of days. Yama comes out tomorrow, so it's time to gear up for the real deal. So this is where I'm going to be pretty much for the next 2 days of Yama, if I can find myself a spot where that guy is over there. That's going to be my life, basically. So, meantime, we'll see what happens in a couple of levels, a couple of days of doing nothing. Type of Yama's died down, and we got to 89 strength in that time. Very nice. And the kingdom check-in while you've been away. Something I didn't notice until right about now. All that strength training, we got to 1,500 total. Yeah, I think piety makes a pretty noticeable difference. It's kind of nice to have it now. So nice. I think that might have been like the highest like Dragon Halberd hits I've hit like with like a 3 in a row like that. That felt like a lot of damage. 44-43. Holy halibut. We get nothing. All right, log check. We have 7 items, 200 KC. We might be a little dry, but we also might be getting a little paid back from Barrows. Just a little bit. All right, you know, we'll do one more. Just one more. I'm going to leave on this one because I want to go do a Kingdom Divided, which I might have forgotten existed and was within my realm of being able to do. So, maybe an item to leave on? 201? Oh. Well, that's my strike streak broken. I guess I have to go for a back-to-back now. Of course, I don't prep myself supplies. We break, like, what was it, like a 40 or 30-something dry streak? All right, well, I'm 8 out of 12 now. Yippee. Time to go do a back-to-back. I don't know if I clipped that, so I'm just going to clip it again. John, if you have to see the same clip twice, I'm sorry. Also, hi. Okay, back-to-back on the way out. Give me nothing, please. Thank you. It was 4 things. Strategy's nice and simple. Let me just make sure I have collection log pop-ups on, because this is important for this. Okay, they're both on. I've heard about this from, like, the farmers doing this kind of shit, and it's kind of big brain. You kind of just run in here and tag as many as you can. Someone else is fighting that? Oh, where's this, like, multi-area of this? Okay, so now they're all tagged, and now we simply wait. Alright, while we're waiting for a bunch of those things to passively die for a couple of minutes, we will just start this quest. Sophia Hugh's so fat, she takes up fucking 4 tiles. See? Yeah, I'm getting canceled for that one. I remember the longest time this fight used to be bugged. Like, if you would go through, like, the right hole, you'd still take the burn effect of the flame waves. I'll get to the point where, like, and actually, like, start wanting it, and then I'll camp it up from there. And we'll get a number so we can actually quantify it properly. Like, we'll go over to the guy and be like, oh, how many have I killed? And be like, well, you've killed 8 billion.
Collection logs
Oh,
locked.
there it is. All right, I take back everything I said. It's worth it. All right, now we just gotta find the damn thing. We have 2 minutes to scoop it up. There she is. I was expecting to be over here, honestly. There's a fang on the ground over there too. All right, where are the fangs? Yeah, give me all of them. Yeah. All right, beautiful. I got another one as I teleported out. Now I have to run back again. Well, that's the charges taken care of at least. I told you this track's a banger. Die then! Do I need like a mark of darkness on me or something? Dude, it won't fucking die. At least we got to hear the good part of the song. Yay! Now I have 2 lamps. Like I said, I'm done with Herblore. Like, getting that to 70 or whatever is fine. It's done now. This is the problem skill, and I'm committing both of these lamps in there before anyone says anything. And now I have my Book of the Dead, and now I can summon thralls, and I'm gonna go buy a bunch of blood runes and just wipe my entire economy out. I've learned some funny tech you can do. You can cast on it, it won't do any damage, but the thrall will attack it, and that'll, like, still damage it. Don't know if it's worth the runes, but it's funny. Oh, that's what the crystal's for. That was, oh, good to know the crystal works. Alright, first run back with the thralls, and now I'm just gonna spoon all the pieces, like, hella fast. I lied. Oh, there's a task to have a thrall do 100 damage. $46 max hit now. That means my Dragon Chally could do a maximum of 92 damage against that guy. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. The thrall's gonna kill him. Yep. The thrall kills him during that. That's sick. That's why we got the thrall, so we don't have to sit through that garbage. So, here, look at the walls here. You can make them magically disappear if you just, like, play around with the camera a little bit. And now they're back. And now they're gone. Oh, they're back. They're gone. They're back. They're gone. They're back. They're gone. They're back. And they're gone. But they're back. And now they're gone again. And now that I have the Book of the Dead, another training method kind of opens up for me. But first we have to clean up the Moon's Herbs situation, as it's getting a little out of hand. Yeah, and by that I meant make the absolute bare minimum that I need for what I'm about to do. Now welcome to the multi-skilling haven, where I forgot to bring those energy potions that I made just for this purpose. In the future, when we do the molten glass crafting method, we're going to be doing this on top of it, so anytime I need to do any default bank skilling, I'm just going to mix this in with it and get my way to 90 whatever thieving that way. 58? Sheaving. Alright, and that's an extra 2 mil from the first of many batches of water battle staves that I'm going to have to make. And... Dry streak? Broken. Now I'm 1 piece away from finishing all 3 sets. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. And wouldn't you know it, all 3 of them are pants. We're overall relatively dry, which means law of averages, something, something, gambler's fallacy, into I'm getting something on this chest, right in... Not this one, next one. Thrall, please! Good Thrall! Oh my god, not... Of course the bot dies, I get 90 strength as well. I think I'm just gonna keep sending tonight until I get a set of pants. And then, like, if it's the Blood Moon one, I can replace all the Barrow's gear I have. When did this happen? Alright, how much are you gonna run me? 142k for something that's getting replaced soon. F you. And my first set of pants is on this kill, I'm calling it. I'm gonna say this every KC until it happens, and then the clip that it happens, everyone's gonna think, oh my god, he called it. I've actually done this for so long that I've gotten a fishing level from Fish Revolution. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude. 73 attack. A big 300 KC. I will celebrate with no pants. And then the hog check, it has not changed since 231. Finally, dry streak over. How long was that? 231 to 308. 77 chests. A nice 4x dry streak. Excellent. And now we get to the part where I start skipping a moon, and I start getting less supplies, and I just pray that it doesn't take me longer than it should. All right, here, maximum efficiency we're about to do right here. All right, hear me out. I've just killed the red blood moon. I'm gonna catch some fish. And then instead of cooking them, I'm gonna run right into yellow and cook them after I kill yellow, saving me approximately 5 ticks per cycle. And now for 2 pants and 1 chest. This is so unfortunate, because the last thing I have to do is f***ing red, man. Ah! Finish on this one? Yeah, there's that option too. 348, I can leave. I went stupidly dry right at the end, and now they come flowing in, and now I'm free. New content time. I have very soon. First thing I'm gonna go do with it is go to the farming guild. So yeah, this is the normal loot. I've dipped into these a little bit, so it's not entirely accurate, but money, herb, ab, seed, more seed. Oh, boils of moons. Just the little cloggers. Look, it's green. Ta-da! Bop, bop. Bop, bop. That was so fast. And now there's no bucket. Okay, so before we go into Slayer, there's a quest I have to do first before I can start properly doing Slayer. Well, the Path of Gluffery, or POG for short. I have everything I need for it. Thankfully, I made the grapple a while ago, and this ties into another grind I want to be doing passively as well. So let's go knock out this stupid friggin' quest. Before that, though, I lied. There's something else I'm going to be doing. Cold one just full of f***ing lies. Call me a lie one, baby, because I just be lying. Except I'm not lying, because I'm a bear. I just got 70 cooking, and we're not going to see it because I have this interface up. Now we can see it. Blue on blue, baby. Old school RuneScape, the way it was intended to be played. Yay, I didn't die to the quest boss. If I remember correctly, you don't get the experience drop from finishing the quest. You have to use the lamps he gives you. So I finished it, and here's my lamps. Where's the Slayer one? This is the important one. Boom. Now I can kill cave horrors after I go do, like, 2 or 3 more quests. No, I got f***ing diseased. Oh, I got red dehyde chaps. Holy... Oh my god. Alright, quest 1. Oh my god, this conversation takes forever and you can't spacebar it. Hooray. Now, it's time to beat these things up in the face. Hard task completed. 75 attack, holy shit! Right, we're gonna get the defense to 75 as well, and that covers like a lot of gear. I think I need 78 for Oath Plate, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, we should have put up a fucking prediction. Black Mask by drop rate. Never mind, scratch that. We don't need one. We're done already. We're not getting the League's 4 treatment of having to stay here for 10x the drop rate. But we'll just get it in 1/4 of the drop rate. I'm gonna just do this. Alright, so how many points do I need from view scrolls? I don't remember. Oh man, Schrödinger scroll bar, here it is. I'll be taking that win, thank you, sir. No light bearer? Lame. Oh my, my rear just got BGS spec'd. No, get back here, please. No, sir, I just wanted to talk, man. Okay, well, somehow I won 18 matches in a row. Beyond all odds and trials and tribulations, I did it. I won 18 times. Come trade this guy. 2 scrolls of imbuing, please, from the shop that has Schrödinger's scroll bar. I'll put one right here. Imbue, Black Mask, and now I'm gonna go make use of it. Something we've been sitting on for God knows how long. All right, let's see the hits that come out with this now. Water Wave, Slayer Mask, Blue Moon Gear. Oh, 33 in there.
36, and it's not the max hit. Now we're just gonna oh, Rune Scimitar, nice, man. Yeah, they just kind of die now. I want to see, like, a max hit splat. I want to capture one of those. Please, just, I want to see a max before okay, that's got to be it. 44. 44 is my max hit with Water Wave. What fucking year of RuneScape are we in, man? 450 points for that. We have 590. What I want is this, but I don't want to spend the points on it now because I want to set up my blocks first. I also need to grab 50 more quest points for somewhere. I'll worry about that later, but I want to fill these out ASAP. Like, I'll get this after because I want to end on 65 Slayer anyway. But yeah, that's the plan for now. We get this eventually after we get the blocks, and then we have passive fletching unlocked. 57, crafting, 60, sheaving. Okay, so this is what my next God knows how many hours is going to look like. Dealing artifacts and multi-skilling, because we have to get through all of the moon's garbage that we've had, and I will not be sitting at a bank for it. Alright, that's all the battle stabs alked away. It's time for more shopscape. I have battle stabs, I have orbs. Guys, I'm hitting a big level. Ready? 70 sheaving. You know what? I'm feeling rich today. I'll let you have about 900,000 more. Yeah. Chop some more trees for me, would you? White berries. Oh! Wait, we're hitting the combo right here. All right, now watch. We get maple tree, irits, and snape grass as our next ordering. It's happening. It's actually, wait, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, 70 farming too? What a happy day. Ah, that's still sick though. 4 in a row. Now the best part. If there's a spirit seed, I'm gonna be like really, really tempted to just launch infinite seeds. Good seeds in here? No. Dude, these are like the most mid packs ever. What the? Dude, the best part. I have so much ultra combos now from moons. It's so nice. Okay, so I found out there's like an agility like fail chance with this. And when I did this shit on forestry, I failed this thing 4 times. Don't fail. Okay? Now, as long as I don't fail this 3 times in a row, we win. Blessed account. How good is he, man? Like a beast. I remember back in my day, we didn't have blue on blue to do this for us. We had to just... Hang on a second. What did I just see? You know what's crazy? Okay, so it hasn't actually shown me the next puzzle, but it's showing me the next answer for this. On to the next number into the sequence. But the quest helper knows what it is before we're actually given the question. Alright, we get the big zoom here. And... Yeah, so fun fact, they actually changed this back. For a while, it would just give you the solve for this maze section of the quest right here, and they deemed that was too overpowered and took it back and made you have to trial and error, but I guess they just give you the answer again. Alright. I'm not going to complain with that. Tell me what you've learned. I didn't learn shit, dude. Alright, so something I'm not sure of, but I'm going to find out right... Oh, son of a bitch. Can you 3-tick these? Yes, you can. And they just like take 10 years to respawn, so I don't know how much time it really saves. But hey, you can 3-tick the dream trees. Alright, I gotta fight myself. Hopefully he doesn't call me fat, because I'll get offended. Well, that was difficult. I can now use the spellbook. This is the last spellbook I unlocked. Arceus is free, but I got a rune crafting level? Oh, hell yeah. Do any of the quests I have left, like, require a bread? Actually, why the fuck do I care? I can just go buy stuff. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I've banked my seal of passage. I've just gone and done it now. You know what that means. I'm gonna have to teleport out of here, and looks like I'm teleporting to Clan Wars. I mean, while we're here, since we're on the US Roto, we might as well play a couple of games, you know? Alright, I feel better. I got my wins in for the day. Eat a salmon, eat a lobster, eat a swordfish, eat another salmon. I hope you like seafood. I'm allergic to shellfish, actually. And my character would make a good streamer. You seem like a nice guy. I'm just being honest. He knows how to lie so well. Alright, now the quest isn't as scary anymore. Like, if it can't teleport me out, I'm scared just because I live in Florida, and my internet isn't exactly what you'd call the best, so... That means there's only one other time where this thing will actually, like, be scary to, like, not have active, and that's when we do DT2 again. Dude's just fucking teleporting around. What are we giving me? I have the power of vengeance? I guess I'll use it on the next thing. Oh no. It's one of these NPCs. I guess I just killed it with vengeance. It's one that just gives you full blocking. It's so annoying. Also, it's just dawned on me now that I have full Blue Moon in the bank that I could be using for this. And we're sat here in Mystics for some reason. Where the hell is this thing? Also, this has collision as well. That's where all these monsters you can't walk past. That's really weird. Die, bitch. Yeah. Alright, let's complete our quest. We learned spells I wasn't going to use anyway, but we get this out of the way now. And I get a lamp for... Oh, it's only combats. Yeah, whatever. Throw it on magic. Why not? 15,000. Haha. And... no levels. Now it's time for the best part of the game. We get to go play Shopscape. Alright. 2,000 Astrals, that's enough for now. And we can cast a lot of this spell. Hear me out. We got a bit of a line that I'll explain right here. We do Guardians of the Rift to 65. And by that point, I have enough pearls, usually, I think it was around there last time on Forestry, to get the Ring of the Elements, which allows me teleports to 4 really good obscure spots. One of them is right by the sawmill. On top of that, this step coverage. And at that point, the only thing I'll really need to do for this diary that I can't do is previously this, but since we were a good guy and did Piscarilius thieving while we did all our skilling, we can do that now. I can plant this anytime I want. I have the smithing level for that. That's a move away, and that's like a couple hundred Goroks. Yeah, then we can just get this done, and that's pretty sick. But mainly it's for the Ring of the Elements, so I can start training construction. So that's the short-term plan for right now. So, remember a couple videos ago where I got this puppy off the second pull? I will combine them. You can actually use the Colossal Pouch before 85 now, and it functions as the same amount of pouches that you were already able to use. So you don't get to use more essence than you already do. It's just convenience up until 85. So that is super duper nice for the Guardian Thrift that I'm actually going to go do now because I have this thing. Unfortunately, I can't chat here. Forestry I could because nobody knew what that account was. People know what this account is, so I can't just be like chatting and rage baiting on this account, sadly. Step number 1, when playing Guardians of the Rift, hide everyone. Step 2, if there's a game going on and it's this deep into it, Duke Salt that shit. Alright, this is why I needed to be on Lunar Spellbook, literally just to repair the pouch. Alright, so I'm still at 49 rune crafting, and look what the pouch does. Takes only 8 essence. How many do I get from this now with 50? 18. Wait, no, 16. I'm really good at math. So yeah, that's how the pouch works now. It scales with the amount of pouches that you could have used before it, so it's just a nice convenience factor. Okay, that's about 1/4 of the way for all the pearls I'm going to need for the ring. And I want to see if I can pull the lantern, because that would make this just a tiny bit oh, come on. That would just make this a tiny bit faster. And, you know, I wouldn't mind that. What? We get 2? Alright. Alright, I'm going back in. I'm going to save the rest of the points until I get to 200. Sick, man. My bad. I forgot to mention. I'm putting the U logs in there. It's the best one to use overall, so yeah, that's what we went with. I think you can trade this in for pearls or points or something. I don't know. We'll sort that out later. Ooh, wait. I hit 54 rune crafting at some point. I can actually use this altar now. Hello! Law runes. Come to Papa. Alright, so without accidentally pulling, I'm taking a little break from here. We have 111 searches so far, and 60 rune crafting. The Oblivion Bingo is about to begin, and I want to make sure this account's at least doing something in the meantime, so we're going to one of my favorite spots in the whole game, the Ammonite Crabs. I'll see you in a few days when Bingo is done. Oblivion Bingo is over, and we got to 88 back. Very nice. Okay, so I currently have the right amount of points I need to get the ring if I were to sell that spare lantern for 100 pearls, but I don't have 65 rune crafting, which last time it kind of worked out where 65 rune crafting happened at the same time as 200 of each point, which 1 point equals 2 pearls on average, so that's where I'm going with this. So we're gonna maintain a little bit of self-control and wait until 65 before we pull all the rewards. Alright, well, I ended up getting 65 during the game and not at the end of it. So once this ends, we get to use all of our stocked up points and have a nice little dopamine rush and get our Ring of the Elements. Wait for it. 8 seconds. And there it is. 193 pulls. Coming up. Okay, so we've pulled from this thing 8 times. We have a needle and 2 lanterns. By those metrics, I am predicting
that we're going to just pull the pet out of here. 46 pearls from one pull. Dude, the Big Search thing is so nice. Imagine having to pull from this thing 193 times to just get all your rewards. That would just be insane. Oh, I got a Death Talisman. All right, we'll do all the pouches in one big swoop at the end. Wait, am I? No, I'm not full on bank space. Guys, hang on a minute. I want to make sure I have all the pearls just on me so I can just like see it immediately go to 400 with this. I think I have like very, very little point. Yeah, I've got like 3 points left. Well, it's a good thing we got that dupe lantern because now I can just pawn it off and then I will have all the pearls I'll need. Otherwise, I would have had to do like 10 more games of this. All right, unfortunately, no pet, man. Oh, how unlucky. So what you can do is you can use the lantern on this guy. Don't tell me I gotta have a conversation with him. I'd like to sell you something. Okay, so I can't just use it on him. Oh well. Well, we have our 400 pearls and now, big moment. The Ring of the Elements, the big boy teleport item. And I got like 2,500 law runes from this grind. Holy, all right, I'm so back. And now we fill up, you can put 10,000? I thought it was a 1,000 teleport. Like, we'll put 1,000 in there. And we're good. All right, I'm not gonna call it like how often this is gonna be used, but you're gonna see in the next clip that this thing gets a lot of mileage immediately. These I think have the necklace, which lets me get the Amulet of the Eye, which you can use to teleport here. I remember that was a league task in season 4, and there's a Dragon Med helmet. Clue scroll still in my bank. I forgot to do it. Oh. Before anything else, I was just about to go gear to do this clue, and if we take a look at the bank tab, we can see that it looks not organized. Let's show you what it looks like to gear for Melee. The boots are here. The gloves are here. The cape is here. The strength amulet all the way back up here. The Blood Moon is probably the most organized thing because it's within the same screen. And what's missing? I don't have a B ring yet, so yeah. That needs to be fixed. All right, this is good enough for now. It's basic gear. Half of it I can't even wear yet, but that's for the future. But now it's slightly better to gear. All right, that's the casket, and I'm gonna get the others out of the way because I've kind of been neglecting clues, even though I really shouldn't because of Mimic. All right, so this is the first ever Sherlock step. Yeah, all right, why not then? Yeah, and I think I just won't do that. That's the medium. Now the easy and the medium are gonna go into the tab of future dopamine. And since I still don't have a magic short bow, I wouldn't mind having one, so... Okay, now it's time we talk about the first ever use for this, Ring of the Elements. I actually looked at this little calculator. I was only planning on going to 70, but this says if I were to just, you know, do all of them, I could just get the best house in the entire world. 9,000 T-clogs at Mahogany Holmes sounds fucking wonderful, though. Make the planks, bank them at Castle Wars, and repeat until done. This has to be probably one of the more demoralizing grinds. At least like when you do a crappy skill, you're getting experience, but like I buy the planks off the sawmill guy, the number doesn't go up. The number goes down. Like, bruh, this is gonna take like hours to do too. I've made the consideration like I'm just gonna stop at 70 for the Song of the Elves requirement and get the 84 later, because I don't necessarily need 84 right now. Per se. It'd be great, but the second I get it, I'll have to blow what's left of my cash stack, which is now in the bank, on all the house upgrades, and I'll just be broke again. So I think we just stop at 70 for now. Plus, I'll run out of fangs, too, if I keep that up. Yeah, honestly, the experience per hour that I'm averaging out at, honestly, is better than I was expecting. So I think this is like, what, 3 hours to get to 70? That's not bad at all. Another great thing about how I've lined this up is I have so many law runes now that I just did not have to bother buying. Granted, I think in the grand scheme of things, it's like 500k money spent to buy all those law runes if I wanted to purchase them, but it's just something cool that was thrown out on top. I couldn't even make it 1 hour, man. Not even an hour of construction before I had to just default over to shooting stars. Okay, so I now have enough points to purchase the plank sack. I don't think I've ever bought this item in my entire life. Oh, it's a clog! But I think this makes it a little bit better experience per hour, and if you look at this, yeah, I might go idle a lot. 66. Construction. Alright, so I think I have enough points now. Buy one piece of... Yes, I do. I could also buy this saw, but I'm not going to. Yeah, they call me the Garfield of old school RuneScape. Oh, one more to go. And that's another Song of the Elves requirement. Done. And I've got like 7,000 more of these planks in the bank. You know, let's just do a little showcase on how many we still have left. So I'm not doing the grind to 83 or 84 right now, but I can just like passively do it while I'm doing other things. If I'm just not live on Twitch, for example, and nobody wants to see this. I'll be honest. Ain't nobody want to see this. But now it's time for something that has absolutely fucking nothing to do with Song of the Elves, directly at least. Now hear me out, because there's a lot to this. First of all, I still need 70 herb lore. Second of all those herbs in my bank need to be made into unfinished potions. Third of all, I can just get that done without manually doing it if I just finished this diary right here. The only block I have for that is slay a Dust Devil in the Slayer in there with a Slayer helmet equipped. That is the only brick wall I have right now, and it's locked behind 65 Slayer. But I don't necessarily need 65 Slayer. I can just get to 60 and get a boost. And there's a quest I haven't done yet. Look what skill of mine is somehow the lowest again. So yeah, I think 149 plus 1 Turiel boosting into Konar should set us up for all the points I need for the Slayer helmet. And then we're good to go. And with 240 quest points, it's done. All right, so in the prologue, I mentioned a plugin, and I said to get it, but I didn't really explain why you get it or what makes it useful. So if you look at the top left, this is the order in which the tiers move. It's always in a set rotation, and it's randomized on each world after each game update. And there you go, that's exactly why. So all 3 blue will move in sequence, and that was the first one that moves, and there is, if you're on the first one, a 50% chance that you will back-to-back it. And when you're on the last one, you know exactly when it's going to move, and you can just simply move back to whichever one moved first. Do this, and you will maximize the amount of tiers you get per game. Unlucky. Oh yeah, the plugin name for this is just called TOG Crowdsourcing. And now here we are, 75% of our quest points into tiers, into 10k Slayer, into 59 Slayer. This is the deliberation I was initially having on whether I was going to unlock broader fletching now so I could start getting to 80 fletching immediately, or spend the points on tasks. I'm gonna start blocking now, and to just put this out there, this is gonna be a very unorthodox block list. However, I am going to be using and abusing Turiel a lot. Putting that out there now, we're gonna be a slave to Turiel. So our first block is Wolves. Okay, so all things considered, this one's not that bad anymore, just because there's a new location for it, and you only get 30 max compared to the dreaded 50 we had years ago. But I'd be doing a disservice everyone that skipped Turiel back in the day if I didn't do this. It's one of my available block slots. Bears. Blocked. A random PSA for those that don't know, because I've seen there's a lot of people who don't know. These count as zombies for a zombie task. Both the chickens and the cows. So it's a little bit better than doing it in... I don't even know where else you do it nowadays. Draenor sewers, maybe? One other thing I forgot to mention. We are going to be done with Kingdom of Miscellanea for a while. It's some nice logs, but I don't think I'm going to need any more maple logs for any more of my fletching needs. I think we're covered on that front. And I'm fairly certain out of all of the chambers I do in the future, I'll be able to get enough planks for 99 construction using mahogany homes out of them anyway, if I ever decide to go down the route of getting 99 construction. So I don't really see a need for this anymore, and I'd much rather have my money for other things. So I will take my 1 million GP back, and yeah, enjoy Poverty Miscellanea. My money now. And here we have, no matter what style of block list you're doing, if you're using Turiel in any way, this task needs to be blocked no matter what, because any master can assign it. And if Turiel gives it to you, you're sad. If Duradel gives it to you, Turiel can't skip it away, and then you're even more sad. And here we have my other block. There was a better spot for this, but I think in current day, this is one of the worst. So, bye-bye. I'm gonna have to block one more thing, and I only need 10 more quest points for it, and there's things like Clock Tower still sitting around, so I don't think that'll take long to cover.
Collection log slot.
Well, that's my teleport stick done. And for those of you wondering if I will ever go dry on anything on this account, yeah, I went dry on all 4 of these pieces. I go dry on the really, really insignificant and fast to do stuff anyway, so I still think we're on the God Seed. Oh, I forgot, I need the boots. Don't tell me they're in my bank. Oh wait, I can just get more copies, right? Okay, so this is the other one that I want to block, because there's 2 different options for this. There's one in Mount Karum, and those fuckers have 50 HP. And then the other one is Desert, which is in the middle of the desert, and you gotta throw ice things at them, which I think is like a little bit faster, but not exactly to my liking. This is 100% going on the block spots. Yeah, so fun little fact. If you use the Colossal Pouch, you don't lose it like you do with the large pouch, so don't worry, you're not using your Abyssal Needle here if you did this late. I have to point this out really quick. What the... I'm just noticing this now. What kind of staircase is this, man? You see that little gap right there? That staircase was actually made by a troll. If you look here, you can see that I've actually read the wiki on how to fight this boss. It has a weakness to fire. Bet you didn't know that. And this right here is the whole reason I did this quest last for 250 points. Funny little gimmick you can do right here. I've done this multiple times. Let's see if they fixed it. Probably not, though. You have to kill this thing with a Karis, but... nope. It works. And all that just to not do single lizard task. For those that wanted to see the satisfaction of blocking a lizard task, here you go. And that's much faster. Wait, why do I have 2 champion scrolls already? I have the zombie one, and... what? Ha! Aha. Alright, now we're preloaded with 49 tasks, and hopefully Konar gets something that's palatable. That is not
palatable at all. I'm sorry, no, that one's not happening. What the hell's tapioca? Oh, it's the frost ones. Okay, yeah, I can get down with that. Okay, and since we got the Slug Menace quest done, I think it's about time we finally graduate from the monk robes. I think it's just finally time right about now. Yep, and there's a Slayer level we need. Now we just need the Slayer points to go with it. All right, I think we're gonna fall into a little rabbit hole of doing 49+1 tutorials. I think I'm gonna do another 100 Slayer tasks. Oh yeah, I might have forgotten that this is only 150 points. Let me just double check and make sure that... Okay, so I'm getting 450 from completing 200. We're fine. We can get this. Hoping for something like jellies or blood belts, just so I can show that off. Please, please, please. Give me something perishable, please. Not really looking towards doing that one. No, they're just getting worse. All right, I don't want to skip too much because I don't want to blow up. Bloodfelt in the God War stunt. You can still get this. Yeah, that's much better. And there we go. 450 points. Only took 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like I said, we're kind of falling into the rabbit hole, but I'm only going to stop at 250 because the last thing I want for now is going to be Brother Fletching. I can find it on here. I think it's only like 400 points. Okay, 300 points. I got a lot for the 250 streak, which is coming up next, but anything I'm getting right now, that's 400 points. That's what I was thinking of. 11 lit Masquerade. So now I can do that one step on the Desert Diary. And I should go do the Desert Diary right now, but like I said, we're in the Slayer rabbit hole. And since we are 60 Slayer, we can wear the Slayer helmet now, and by using this... What am I missing? Do I really need the reinforced goggles now to make this? I see. All right, well, whoever hasn't done Portion of Interest has a legacy account. Wait, I have bird's eye view right now. We need to move up, please. Ah. Imagine that. Getting a Slayer level from Turiel boosting. Wrong! Fuck. That is the big one. 630 points for that task. Holy. And now to claim the rewards. I'm not going to be doing any more Slayer. We're actually going to work on the things I mentioned earlier. Rabbit hole's been done. I'm going to make sure I don't get an assignment. Rewards. Number 1, Broader Fletching. And number 2, this. So now I have the incentive to get 75 crafting in my spare time, which I guess what we're doing before we even do Song of the Elves. I think we're probably going to do that too. But I have Fletching unlocked, and that is going to just completely destroy what is left of my cash stack. And then some. But to finish this, okay, please, Magic Shortbow. Please, please. Okay, so here's where the fun begins. Yeah, that works. How did it fucking level down? It literally just changed like 2 seconds ago. What is this bugged-ass game? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, now we're good. Alright, that was the brick wall task, because I had to go through all the hoops and ladders to like get a Slayer helmet, which I didn't even realize at first was part of it. I thought you just had to kill one, but no. No, you had to get all the points to get this thing first, too. And when this all ends, that is step completed. I think. Then there's the anvil over here. The mithril plate body. You fire. Done. Alright, so I just gotta knock this dude out. I don't even have to steal from him, I just have to knock him out. Sick. Alright, and there's one last step. Jesus Christ, man. I'm just gonna reset it. Okay, there's one left, so I gotta be mindful of it, so I actually have to start red Xing now. Never mind, it's dead. With 1 survivor left, and I told you to be a Sarah Brew in there. Alright, that's the Hard Desert Diary done. Whee! Get me out of here. That's also the first Saradomin brew of the account. I'll cherish it. Alright, so where is the guy I gotta talk to? Hello, sir. Love my reward. Can I teleport with it now? Nope, I already used the teleport. The whole reason we got that is so we can blow our money somewhere. I don't even think I have enough vials for this. Alright, so in my inventory, there are 6,500 nature runes, thanks to Guardians of the Rift. And in my bank are a bunch of grimy herbs. And by clicking the spell, it cleans them, and I avoid a macro miner ban. Now I can take all these herbs and this vial, and I forgot my coins. That's not the person. The person's over here. Make unfinished potions. I don't see how much money I just lost, but I think it was a lot. But now I don't have to like go through all the trouble of actually putting them all together, and I have a lot of money anyway now, so yeah, that's the whole reason I held off on doing Herblore until I had this. Alright, begin the multi-skilling extravaganza. Yeah, welcome to my life until I have 70 Herblore. I honestly might hit like 80 thieving out of doing all these potions too, which is kind of sick. Chat, serious question, what do you think is more addicting, heroin or old school RuneScape? 65 fraction. Catch that in. Not get another job because I'm a moron, but get 80 thieving all in one fell swoop. I think it's the best way to train Herblore, I'm not sure though. Alright, now, hold on to your butts. Observe, as we have just zero timed 70 fletching. Absolutely massive. All right, that's all my arrows done. We're gonna finish the rest of the Herblore off at the bank now. How bad did I math this? Whatever. I did it. I made it to 70 Herblore. I'm all done. Now we have 3 skills left for good old Song of the Elves. After doing like a 6 hours or something session of multi-skill thieving, Herblore, fletching, surely I'll just recline and do some shooting stars next, right? Yeah, welcome to my next home for not that long. It's only 3 levels, and I'm already screwing it up, man. Did I say mining sand? I meant mining stars. And we are now 70 mining from shooting stars. Good amount of gems, 16 dragon stones, very nice. I have this elite clue that requires a dragon necklace, and we're just a couple levels short of that, so time to start crafting. That's most of the gems cut. Got 69 crafting. Ooh, I got a +5. Hang on, I gotta make some of these while I can. I'm gonna make 5 of each because I can just run back here and make some necklaces. I probably should save a couple for glories, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting more dragon stone soon anyway. And having the games necklaces or skills necklaces, having necklaces is good. I want to have multiple of these. And there we go. Now we can go do that elite clue. What? You need 77 construction? I thought it was lower for elite. Come on, man. Oh, that's some bogus. All right, and unfortunately, not be opening this. I won't show any more clips of Elite Casket acquisition. Kind of like what I said before, we're saving these until we're ready to take on a Mimic. This is a 1 in 35 chance of being a Mimic, and a 1 in 5 chance of being a Master Clue, which then becomes a 1 in 15 chance of being a Mimic. Granted, we finish it. So, in the tab, future dopamine it goes. We can, however, open up hard caskets until I get a Master, and we're going to keep doing that. Granted, I can finish this. And I do not feel like doing that one, so bye-bye, Clue Scroll. Now, I'm no expert with skilling, but I think this rate with a rune axe is okay. I think it's passable. And from this point, I think it's about 3 hours to get to 70. And that is where we need to end. I'm gonna go snag some energy potions from over here. You are not getting my f***ing Guam. Absolutely not. Get away from me. All right, and that's all the experience I need. It's actually exactly 69 as well. Nice. So we're gonna get the rest of the experience we need from... There's 2 quests that give woodcutting experience that I can do. No! I have to do the f***ing quest to talk to... Alright, we're going on the quest, guys. What is it, another slice of ham? Yeah, why not? What's the requirements for it? How bad is it? Oh, no. Oh! We're like halfway done with that one. Okay. Don't mind me. I didn't do that. Don't mind me. It must have been the wind. Wait, hang on. I love this. Rick Turpentine is quite literally just talking to a wall. Do we go to this 5-minute and 20-second meeting? Absolutely not. I have a lot of smithing to do. Sorry, I'm busy. I can't attend. Thank you! What a weird assortment of experience. Oh my god, overlapping sounds. Oh my god, what is that? Dude, what? Bro, what is this? What did I just experience, man? I know how the scene goes. I rescue the damsel in distress from the train tracks, and I'm gonna zoom out. And then the 2-dimensional train goes across the backside of the tracks, and Zanuck was honestly fine there. Alright, let's go get that elite clue out of our bank and finish it. And casket? Casket. And this one's not going in the bank tab of future dopamine. This one we're opening up now because I still don't have fucking magic short, but once I get that, they're all going in here. So please, like 10 clues on forestry, 6 clues on here. I haven't seen a single magic short bow in all of them, and I still haven't seen one. Once again, finish the dialogue. Give me my frickin' woodcutting experience. Thank you. Low percent helm has been outmoded. I'm not dropping it. I'm alking that thing. It's like 40k. Fucking weird boss, man. I'm gonna die to this thing. It's a quest boss. I'm destined to die. I can't fucking move. Oh my god, what the f- Dude, I can't even get a +1 boost on wood. Dude. And then just get a +5. Alright. 8 stews for a plus anything. That's truly something. And now, finish my quest, and we look at my skill tab, and one of the numbers is about to go up. 70 woodcutting have been obtained. There's only 1 skill left for Song of the Elves. 70 hunter. And if I look at the quest, I think you're ready to finally do it. Ta-da! There is a step of this quest that requires a runite bar, and I've not really come across one yet, but there is a way to get one as of a new update that came out with Iron Man Island. So the bird nest over here, you can put stuff in it. I think I have to relog. My rune platelets have turned into a runite bar. Now I have every quest item. Our first Grandmaster quest. Oh boy. Certainly I'm not going to die to the quest boss this time. Any help would be great, Omar. Absolutely no rush. Take your time, by the way, on helping me out here. I thought Neve was the most useless NPC in quest fights. I think we found the new winner. Yeah, back in my day, we killed the kings. And he got one shot by a steel halberd. We had the good seed, I think, for Warning's End Part 2. Do we have the... Nope. Disregard everything I just said. How long did it take us? 42 minutes. We didn't dick around at all. We just sent it. It just takes this long to do. And now we relog and we're back outside. Ta-da! Bro, why are people getting one-shot by level 100 combat NPCs? This bitch is getting beat the f*** up right now. Hey! That's cheating. Alright, so as long as I stand here, they shouldn't go for the gate, or the melee one shouldn't. Alright, we'll just stand here, I guess. You know, we have the blockade going on over here. This guy cheated, though, but the rest are operating as intended. Alright, now we gotta put the kibosh on somebody else. Okay, so that one is not moving time. It's prey range for it. You really thought you stood a chance against my cricket bats? You fool. Gotta go. I'll be right back. Oh, I do have a brew, actually. I did get one brew from the Calphite Queen, so you know what? I will bring this one Saradomin brew with me. All right, other than that, we're as armed as we'll ever be. Good luck us. All right, it's time for Grandmaster Quest Fight number 1 against the Fragment of Saren. I have a single brew for it and no Phoenix necklaces because someone forgot to make them. Not gonna say who forgot, but someone did. Luck us. Oh yeah, these prayers actually do something now. The one with the lighter shadow is the real deal. Why am I putting lava in her? Because I'm cooking. Big blast attack. Eh, who needs Phoenix necklaces? We might be dipping into that one brew. Yeah, we'll dip into the one brew. It's as good a time as ever to use it. A little gift from the Calphite Queen. Matt K clicks, holy shit. Blood Rush. I think it's the first time that spell's ever been cast in the history of the game. I probably could have gotten away without sipping the brew, but I'm like, eh, you know, whatever. One more. And she's dead. First Grandmaster quest. Do I get any levels out of that? Please, at least one. 2 levels! Smithing and an agility level. Let's go. And the whole reason we unlock the city now isn't even to do the gauntlet. No. It's for a more practical reason. Alright, so this is what it was all for. Tanuki! This is what it was all for. To have a better chin hunting spot. I'll see you all in about 5,000 chins. Alright, by the looks of things, the spot with 10 chins is better than the spot with 4 chins. Who would have f***ing thought? You know, I have over 2,000 chin chompas in my inventory, and if you see a stock in my inventory as well, it is AI generated. Okay, now that's just like, that's f***ing that's like, nah, that's like mean, man. Like, we now have 2,500 chin chompas. Alright, it's not the world record, but it's close. Give me my triple death rune roll. Whoa, we're rich. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, I'm out of logs. I think we know what that means. I think that was pretty clean. Hello? Nice game, man. Nice game. Nah, this is nah. This is the J-Mod's f***ing with me right now, man. What? Hello? 7. 8. Excuse fucking me. What? Did I go for the AGS finisher? This item needs to get fucking removed from LMS yesterday, man. It's just not... Oh. Oh.
Cringe knives.
Fringe knives, I agree. They should not be in this bracket, but if I get them, I'm not above using them. Absolutely not. Who wins, then? Who wins? Did I win? I'm just prodding with the darts. Bonk him? Okay, just for you, Merman. I will bonk him. I'll make sure I clip that, and John will put a little edit over it to show your chat message. He had a TwitchCon 2017 badge, and his name is spelled M-U-R-M-A-N, all lowercase. There's no way we've ACB spec me for the kill. Then we flex emote! I'm actually bad. Nah, I'm molding at that. I'm molding. Alright, so this is all the arrows done, and now I have an actual baseline amount of coins. And of all things I needed to do this for, it was to buy feathers. Alright, that's my money problem sorted. Alright, that's 280,000 arrow shafts, sponsored in part by Message Thy Kingdom. Welcome to what's gonna kill my entire cash stack. Got 280k feathers now, and just cut my cash in half, but we're ready to go start the Void Grind. We also have a nice benefit running for us here. If you look at the medium combat achievement rewards, you get 2 additional commendation points from every successful pest control game, so we're going up from 5 to 7. We don't quite have a way to get hard done comfortably with a range level of 61, so yeah, here we are. We're just settling for the 2. Pest control also brings in a new activity, champion watching. You can always tell how healthy the game is if you go to pest control and see a slew of champions, which right now, we've got one. I love this fit. Oh no, my champion is going to die. No! No! Not Sark 33! What a beast. I have to cosplay. I have to say it at least once while I'm here. That's a paid actor, man. That's not real. We're wearing a binding necklace and boots of lightness and a bracelet of Ethereum. Like, this is... Yeah, this is one of you f***s. That's 100% a paid act. I fucking knew it, man. Like, I knew it from a mile away. Yeah, no shit, man. Okay, that's a fucking beast right there. Tony Tees. Full void range, amulet of accuracy, bone crossbow, runekite shield. What a fucking beast. Why do I right-click names, man? Oh, this guy's getting beat up. Oh god, wait, he's getting chased by the mob. No, hang on, I didn't have replay buffer open. I have to find this guy. We found an actual pest control bot. I looked at the stats, it is just combats, 96 prayer, and 80 melees, and it's got 50 agility for some reason. We have found the actual pest control bot. I don't know why it's taken me this long to notice this. Look at the attack animation. There's a stick in your body for like half a second after I finish the animation. You see that? Okay, for those who don't know, if you sit on the southwest tile, you have the best odds of actually being picked. Not guaranteed, but best odds. I got confirmed in something. We have all the points! Just under 4.5 hours. Shout out to the combat achievement diaries, man. Actually insane. Let's make sure we don't misclick anything and get ready for our clogs. Full void range and an elite task in the Western Provinces area diary. Now I have to go catch a couple more chins before we actually throw them. Hey, look. 7,900. Okay, so I might have forgotten to bring my bank chins with me because I want to see where my stack is, but I think with that, I have about 3,000. So, just about ready to go throw them at Mystics. And introducing the first ever ranging potions on the tree. So before these next clips play out, let's talk about a contentious topic in old school. Boosting and ulting on Iron Men. Flashback about 11 years, and we were in a time where doing so much as buying items from a general store on your main that your iron had sold to, just to avoid world hopping, would cause Jagex to manually de-iron your account. Today, efficient rates for irons are based around boosting and ulting methods that are allowed, or at the furthest, in the fuzzy gray area. Times have very much changed since this mode came out, and everyone has their own views on what they think is acceptable and what isn't, myself included. It's like that American Dad meme where he's looking at that meter. So far in the series, we've seen things like doing Mage Arena 2 with friends instead of doing it alone, dancing with ults to stack NPCs for better kills per hour while barraging, and locking NPCs in place such as butterflies for hunter rumors. But this next one kinda gets close to that red section on the meter for some. In case the previous clips haven't given it away, we're going to be throwing red chins at the skeletal mystics and chambers while it's scaled up to a 100 man. For those uninformed
about this method, you use alt accounts to stack up skeletal mystics, lower one of their stats to 0 defense, throw your chins, and claim your experience. Because of how experience scaling works in chambers, you get some rates that seem very close to that of a private server. My buddy Juder, who's played with me in the past several Deadman modes, has agreed to help me set this up. And while we both have experience doing this, we haven't done so since the last Deadman. And not only was that all the way back in July of last year, but we had the Sigil of Titanium to assist us in setting it up. I'll spoil it for you now, we're both a bit rusty. One of us even rustier, but I digress. This type of boosting I don't really see as an issue, because it's either this, or AFKing Ammonite crabs with a bone crossbow. And in the interest of entertainment, I pick this. While there's a number of alting methods I don't mind being a thing, there's also several I don't agree with, such as boosting for a purple on an iron with doglow stats in chambers. If you hate boosting and alting and all that, no matter what type it is, then forget everything I just talked about, as it was AI generated. I got my range levels this episode by AFKing Ammonite crabs for 80 plus hours, as that's much more respectable. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Alright, ready to ball?
Yeah, let's ball. Alright, so you grab the first 3, first 8. Alright in there?
Man. It's all calculated. It's not all calculated.
Alright, my turn. I'll get the first 3.
No.
I see. Just run to there, just leg it.
I would.
Oh boy.
Sharp Rob what? Just keep zipping. You spec right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yes, Uber Eats. Yeah, 50% off. Use code COLD1 at checkout.
Remember what I did for dancing?
Yeah, you make an X factor, and I have to turn off NPCs on one of the things to make it easier to run around. This is the fun bit, isn't it? This is where I'm actually going to die. Northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast.
Yeah. All right, let's go before our stuff comes out.
Time for the pain.
Stack up, baby. Yeah, this is where the pain train happens, especially for you. There it goes! Everything's gonna die. Everything's gonna die. Pray mage on whatever accounts you have left.
No, that's all the resets.
It's over!
Yeah, we're living. We're a liver.
And that's all of them.
We've survived the butt spanking machine. Alright, yeah, so it was Pray Mage and Justy was the way.
So, go ahead and stop with your dancing accounts. We're gonna set up the trap. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Is it just 1 maul or 2 maul be good?
You can run a second one.
Yeah, it's Tony time.
Great mage.
Oh shit.
Woo!
I was almost doomed.
I think you can stand here to hit, but you have to step back under. I don't know. You have to look for
Wait.
tiles that
Wait, well, let me cook.
feel that they're ready, so you see it. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, what the hell? Bro. We have the Mystic get into the... How'd he get out here?
He's fine. It's a little pet project we got going on.
Hey, he's friendly.
My other ult just died to a f***ing scab. How f***ing far can I pull him? Oh, shit.
Nice. Wait. Dude, what is going on?
Alright, we're chilling. This could be a bitch to walk him through. F*** off.
How's he looking now?
Oh yeah, 38 mage. Yeah, you're chilling.
Alright. Not time to brew down the main and time to let the chins fly. Now we chin the stack and hope that they don't come flying out.
Looking good.
There we go. And just let the numbers fly up now.
Uh-oh. That's doomed.
Uh-oh, who moved? Wait, did the accounts look...
They idle logged?
Yeah.
It's Jover, brother. It's Jover. There's no way you hit 20 minutes.
Wait. Let me cook.
Yeah. Let me cook. You cooked all right. It's fucking burnt, by the way. Here, just start beaching.
I'm Staff of the Dead specking. What the f?
No way you did that.
What? Staff of the Dead spec? Absolutely.
Just tick perfect time. It's 4-tick cycle, you know? Flick it on and swing.
Hit a 0, baby! Let's go!
No way. Wait, I got this. I'm stepping in. No, Jedward!
They're falling like flies. Cold one died. It ran...
Oh no!
Oh,
it's
it's over.
It's over! It's over! It's over!
It's over. It's over.
Wait, I can block this way. It's not over.
It's cooked.
No! Let me cook. Let me cook.
No, not again. Get this fucking man out of the goddamn kitchen. There's no way.
Oh god. What? Bro, I got fucking smoked! Alright, looks like my cap's like 1.1 experience per hour, even like maxing 15 the whole time. And
Almost perfectly. It only has like 400 HP left.
that was my last one.
Give it a good kick. A good kick for good luck, dude.
Okay.
Party time. Yep, there's one.
Yeah, that's still 61 to like almost 80
Come to
range.
this tile. Come to this tile. Bait. There you go.
Alright, never mind. Well, I got the limbs, and I'll be on my merry way. Oh, that 4 kills? Not bad. This is why I kept that one raw beef. This exactly right here is why I kept that raw beef in the bank. That's why I didn't drop it, okay? So I planned that from the beginning. Alright, we make a stock, slap that on the Barbie, make our sinew, take it, and that's our crossbow unlocked. At basically 1700 total level, it took us to get a crossbow. We have 4,900 reputation left. Oh, it's only 300. Yeah, you know what? What the hell? Oh! It's a clog. Alright, see if I can remember what I need for enchantment here. It is obviously this, fire, earth, and then it's law and blood for these. What the? Alright, bolts are done. I'm coming, guys. I'm on my way. Hang on. This is a moment for a video. Yeah, I'm giving Iron Man Integrity a run for its money right here. I'm helping out a lot. There's a chance that I get like the low roll of points as well. Like I don't get the 10 to 13, I get the 6 to 9. But I contributed and made, and I'm pretty sure I did like at least 50% of the damage in there. Yeah, that's good enough for me. We got the good roll. Yeah, this room's too hard. I'm gonna leave. I fucking love Iron Man. Thank you, my beautiful teammates. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the carry. Hey, anytime. I got you. You know I'm a humble man. I don't mind carrying my fans every now and again. All right, that actually worked out perfectly. I got the bad roll on the second one, but I have 6 brews, that's all I need. Also, I love how they still have not fixed the ground here after Leagues 5. I don't know what happened, but I don't like it. Sacrifice it, and it's gone. Now we can enter the Inferno. Alright, I think the last time I've done a scuff cape like this was 4 years ago, maybe. And we're jumping in with a whopping 79 range level, and yeah. Wave 1, success. Dude, it's so great. I don't have to worry about these things draining my stats anymore, either. No way I one-shot that. That was close. I'm gonna play to, like, preserve supplies, primarily, not so much for speed. Alright, damn, 14 minutes to Ranger. I think this might be wreck pace. Yeah, Rossman better fucking shaking his boots. I'm coming for that. Dude, even with, like, 80 range, this thing still fucking shreds, man. Bro, this item's fucking busted. Dude, the whole game's just gonna die to me now, I think. Alright, let's adjust it next, and we are going with a nice pace of 35 minutes into Major. I believe this is a CA once I complete it, too. Please die. Alright, that should give me a 4-point CA if I remember correctly. Yes, sir! Thank you for the 4-pointer. You can't do Inferno because your bought fire cape would go away. I'll just buy another fire cape, it's all good. I think that's my 80 range level up right there. Alright, the DPS is going through the roof now. We got a whole range level to work with. I was one tick late on that. I wanted to, like, run down here and, like, reset. Whatever, I have more brews. We've improved our entry to Ranger by a whole minute. I think the esports team is ready to draft us now. Alright, 31 to Major. We're speed running. We're doing it, guys. I think South is actually gonna go down. I'm not able to chew through this fast enough. I mean, I don't need it. It's like a distraction. It's like something that pulls me away from where I need to be standing. Yeah, I'm not getting to it in time. Bye-bye, Pillar. I promise you, you will not be missed. There you go. Have a great weekend, everyone. I don't think it's necessarily hard. It's just, it takes longer, that's all. If anything, burst makes it harder, because burst fucking sucks really, really bad. Max is 23 instead of fucking 31 for me, and the shit just unfreeze immediately. So you have no time to set up. That was a really, really beautiful 63. Okay, now we're gonna show you some supreme tech right here. I cannot tank 2 range hits guaranteed, and I will always get seen by the rangers before I get seen by the mages on this wave. Every fucking time, like clockwork. Every single, you can go back and look at my other series, every single 65, the major never sees me. That's why I always pray range on this wave. The major never fucking sees me, ever. Just reset? I mean, you're not wrong. I already missed the Grandmaster time by 40 minutes, and we're not even at Jad yet. Oh, we almost leaked. Alright, I think my supplies are looking alright. Except this is a bit wibbly. Like, this is all I have for healers, but I think we're fine. That ladle should shred even at 80 ranged. Alright, we'll stop the buffer and just do a record at this point. And Johnson's gonna get a nice fat 40-minute file. I'm hoping my healers are fine. I am gonna be healing off those fuckers, like, near the end. I have to get the bolts out of the pouch, too. Triple splash. Alright, here we go! Fun time! Why are they same ticked, man? Why are they f***ing same ticked, man? I set that up correctly. How the f*** did they get same ticked? Wait, did I one-shot that? Holy, the burst one-shot. If we have a run back of exactly what happened last cape, I'm actually gonna crash out, I think. Wrong prayer. Told you. Yep. Yeah, you just pray range on this way. It's better than praying mage. Alright, looking good so far. Big damage. First blood has been drawn against Zook. I repeat, first blood has been drawn. We're on the board. The first ruby has been shot. Another ruby has hit the Zook. Diamond Bolt for a 1. Hell yeah. Find some big desserts plank. Enjoy the perm. Of course. I was doing fine there, too. I don't know why I clicked ahead. I should have just clicked the ground there. That guy's fault? No, it's not. It's my fault. I haven't done this scuff shit in a while. What does Jad add to the timer? 145, right? I don't want to proc it on the corners. I get 5 minutes to kill this thing, so I'm fine. Like, right around here is where I want the rubies to happen, because I want to get it down to, like, just above 240 here. Okay, can still ruby. I don't think I can hit a 42 with these, but... yeah, that'll do. Waiting. Do 14-15. I got about 2 minutes for healers then. As long as I proc at a good spot, maybe like right here. Cringe. Nice. I'm gonna have to go to another set because I'm gonna hit 10 zeros in a row. Fucking sick. Why can't the rune crossbow hit? I don't know. It might have something to do with the fact that I only have 81 ranged. I'm not sure though. If I shoot it in the middle, it's going to hit 100 and it's gonna spawn. Or not 100, but like 50. Guarantee. If I shoot in the middle, I'm gonna have these things come out. There we go. Game stopped being cringe for 2 seconds. I think it's still better for me to be using rubies even at this HP. That's criminal. That's criminal. That's actually criminal, man. Oh, I'm depressed. First try, no luck required. This is the dumbest fucking cape I've ever done in my life.